It's a great idea, right?
Jesus.
Colin Quinn in studio. The mastermind behind the Lady Di internship program.
He's responsible.
Yeah.
Apparently.
No other radio show in the world would have the balls to have pulled this off and done this and committed to it the way you guys are doing it.
We know it's going to be a bust by the end of the week. We're going to run out of steam, but...
That lovely little thing just brought me a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
She's wearing a tight red sweater today.
Yeah. She was very happy to see you, Carl.
It's filling out well.
It shows off her boobs, her bubs, her boobs, or whatever the heck.
Whatever she calls them, the boobs.
The boobs, right?
I noticed Jimmy giving her a little glance.
I actually did check her ass out as she walked by.
Were you checking her ass out?
I didn't even know I did it until Colin reminded me that I just looked at her ass. I'm like, yes. And I noted that the sweater was too long for a good view.
Good view. Wearing her mom jeans.
It looks like she might have took a bath or showered 2 days in a row.
She may have showered.
Yeah. Her hair looks,
not as greasy.
Not as greasy.
It was good yesterday, too. It was full of bounce and luster.
It was wind blown.
Maybe she feels like she has a purpose now. That she comes in, when you're just at home like that, just drinking.
Yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah, it's depressing. Now she realized after the first day was a complete disaster. The second day,
the second day was worse.
Oh, believe me, I'm like the first day.
I don't think the first day was a complete disaster. I think day 2 was the complete disaster.
She was bad day 1. We just didn't realize it yet.
Right.
And then day 2, she was even worse. We saw what was going on.
We think she went through some kind of withdrawals or something.
Yeah, some alcohol withdrawal.
Because now she's definitely better. She was better yesterday.
Yeah, she slapped herself together a little bit, and now I think she's back on the road to recovery.
I think so.
It's the O&A, a 1 week rehab. Yeah.
It's kind of a stop-in rehab.
Right.
Yeah.
You get some tough love. You're fat. You're ugly. Kill yourself. Then you go home, and the next day you get more of it.
Right.
This thing is taking some twists and turns, though.
Oh, yeah.
It was all fun and games, but then it kind of got sad there for a little while. Colin, what's your thoughts so far on this whole thing? Have you been listening?
Yes, of course I've been listening.
Yeah. What are some of your highlights?
My highlight so far is the way she was peppering Belle Knox for her how much money she made, and then Marion with the tough love session yesterday.
Oh yeah, Marion. Boy, can she just plow through anything, can't she?
What narcissism.
Inane babble.
She's got to turn it around and make it about herself no matter what it is.
Yeah, she's talking about moving to Florida in 5 or 6 years like that.
Di, that I'm going to retire with money and stuff.
But she talks about like it's happening next week.
Yeah.
It's 5, 6
She's
years
got
away.
a 5-year plan.
But she keeps saying how many times she said it. Like, how many times have I told you? It's like, all right, you said it. You get the credit.
Hey.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
she
of
does
course,
go on a couple of cruises. Yeah.
And, then I was going to say the Lady Di 80s.
Oh my God, that was a real.
She had a hell of a time in the 80s.
Oh, just after the shift, the guy's like, "Come on, let's go." I bet she knew. I go, "What kind of car?" Olds. She remembered that car.
Of course she remembers.
She knows. When you have to get
smell those leather seats and
get it up the ass every day, every weekend, you know the car.
Every weekend in the 80s.
In the 80s.
Yeah. Those power windows right next to your ear. Your freaking
power windows. That's it. Oh, there's the collage.
That year I put together. A little cutie there. She had that 80s jacket, that little...
the satin jacket thing going on. Sure. Mm-hmm. She. A lot of people are saying either Tina Fey... She had a Tina Fey look, or a what's her name from Edward Scissorhands?
Winona.
A little bit. Winona Ryder thing going on.
She definitely was not bad.
And then
she's about a 5.5, 6.
But then there's the one Downs hairdo in the top right that really fucking wrecks the entire collage.
You only see,
Oh yeah. Well, if you recall, that is when we used to give her the mustache, the
Laurel and Hardy.
Oliver Hardy mustache. Right. We give her the Oliver Hardy mustache because she had the hair and everything.
But in magic marker, they would paint it in magic marker, put an Oliver Hardy mustache on her.
And we thought it was bad then.
Well, we got something for today.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A little makeover.
Yeah.
A little makeover's going down today.
Action.
A little bit.
Wow.
She went to get her pocketbook.
Yeah, she went to get her pocketbook.
She
She come back.
disappeared.
No.
She was supposed to come back. She had something
That was
to
a while
say.
ago.
Wait,
It was
She's
a
probably
while.
dolling up a
Pit
little
stop in the
bit.
bathroom.
I think she's dolling up.
No, she can't go in these bathrooms. Sam, where's the
Not
guy
allowed.
that brought her to the Starbucks? Because I heard he has a story to tell.
Her walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring him in.
Yeah, Colin, she's not allowed to use the bathrooms here.
She has
I
to be
know.
taken for walks like
I know.
a dog, a little puppy.
After
She went to Starbucks, they had no toilet paper.
no toilet paper because she used it all the whole day.
after the ugly Betty incident.
Yes,
That's my favorite highlight. I didn't know if
the
we were allowed to
fact
talk
that
about
ugly
that.
Betty.
That's my favorite.
It's the best. Saw her pretty much naked. Yeah, she was naked
She decided she would change all her clothes outside the stall.
and throwing up.
You're on a TV series for like however many years Ugly Betty was on. You're
Yeah.
doing movies. Now she's in a Cesar Chavez movie. All this. Yeah, you kind of be treated like whatever's the best facilities you get to use. You're like, I got a PM at Sirius Satellite. She walks in and sees that thing. That's great.
There it is.
And she was vomiting in the. I love that she vomits in the sink, and it wasn't even an accident. So that's just where I like to
I like
throw
that
up.
she was going, come out, come out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come out.
Oh, you,
No,
get
no,
it out. Gotta
get
get
it
it
out.
out.
I gotta get it
Gotta
out.
get it out.
Get it out.
About her turds.
Talking
Like a
about her.
sorcerer chanting.
I gotta get it out.
Talking about her duties. Here she is.
Lady Di.
What's she wearing today?
Why don't you take the seat of honor?
Take a seat over there.
Wait, it looks
or-
like you're eating today. That's good. That's a good sign.
Wow, that is a good sign. Oh, you're hungry today.
You're hungry.
Drinking a
Wow.
Schweppes. Yeah, you look better.
Thank you.
You look better.
Did you? What happened after the show yesterday? Did you go right home or?
I went right home.
You didn't go to TGI Fridays?
What I did the other day, I felt so bad about that.
What, spending all that money?
Most of the money in one place.
Oh,
that
boy.
wasn't right.
Yeah, when you desperately need money, it's
My
probably
mom,
not the smartest
my
thing.
mom used to have a word for that. It was a certain type
boy.
of rich.
Oh,
Yes,
boy.
it was temporarily rich, I believe.
Yeah.
I know what the word is, but I ain't going to say it.
Good
Wise
girl.
move.
I've been called that too.
Ah.
Really? What are you eating today?
Yeah, what
By
did
the
you...
person that I
Oh,
live with.
forget it.
That's the one that called me that.
Bill's
Okay.
a lot of people concerned, too, that Bill is an abusive roommate.
Nah, we would have saw the bruises.
I don't know. He might maybe like old Tina Turner
He could
abuse.
be like that.
He'd hit her with phone books in the body so you couldn't see the bruises.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I mean, not physically, just mentally.
Did he beat you when you collaborated with Phil Spector?
We got to get Dr. Steve on the phone because he had a long talk with Lady Di on the phone yesterday, and Bill was yelling and screaming in the background.
Really?
Yes.
What was he yelling and screaming in the background?
He basically was yelling, "She needs rehab.
Oh, okay.
Get her in rehab."
Okay, that's fine.
Look, he likes that.
Now, Anthony won't let him.
I don't want to be
He's
touched
afraid of
or
his
rubbed.
feelings.
I don't get touched or rubbed by anybody that's, I would say, probably 30 years or older.
At least he's honest.
Yeah, you are being honest.
What are you
That's
holding?
it.
Put your pants down. What are you doing? You're
Look at
you're in
those
the,
pants.
You're in the spot of honor.
And
Put your stuff down.
What's in the TGIF bag?
Oh, it's just some stuff that maybe this person that's coming in will be interested in buying. You know, two things.
Oh, we have
He might not. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
you have some stuff for the pawn stores guy. Pawn stores guy.
we asked her to bring in a couple valuable things today, Colin.
Oh, no. Rick Harrison is
I
going to
was
be
thinking, like, what can I bring in?
I told her yesterday that he only carries $100,000 cash on him.
Right.
So that's as high as he'll be able to buy in.
Yeah, but he spends. He's known to spend, this guy. So.
Oh, yeah.
So you brought two valuable things in?
Well, they're sort of valuable. Yeah,
All right.
That's good.
Before we go there, though, what happened after the show yesterday? You went right
I
home?
went right home.
And then what happened? You have a few natty ices?
I had a few natty ices.
How many?
A few, I would say 3. Then I took a nap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Hard day's work.
Yeah, you're up
well,
early.
hey, getting up at a quarter to 4 in the morning.
That's true.
That is a hard
It
thing
is.
to do,
I'm not-
especially when you're not used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
And
Got up from your nap.
so,
and then
yeah, well,
what?
I had no choice because I was trying to read the stuff on my little smartphone, and all of a sudden my eyes just started to go like that. I said, "Let me take a nap."
Oh, yeah.
Smart move.
I mean, that's a smartphone that I
Diana
have.
was always the
Yeah.
smart one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what a smartphone does. It's pretty smart.
How long did you sleep for? How long did you
She loves massaging Carl's
Colin
back.
Quinn.
Oh,
Thanks,
boy,
honey.
look at this.
Oh,
She is all over Carl.
Yeah.
of course.
You getting wet or is that diarrhea?
This intern thing is really starting to pay off.
What kind of a question is that?
Sorry, that was a bad question.
Yeah. You're C blocking her. She's trying to make the moves here.
I heard you already made.
Take that picture off. I
Yeah.
don't like that picture.
Which one?
Take it off,
I was
Sam.
all
You
red
heard
in the
it.
face and
Guy,
everything
hold
like
on.
that.
It's a factual picture.
In the
There's no
collage.
way you
Which
can.
one doesn't she like?
I don't
She doesn't
it.
like the
That
one.
I
should
like the
be-
fact that she
That's what
gave
you-
Sam an order. Take
Yeah.
that picture off.
That's what-
Sam, do it, bitch.
That's the picture when you
Bad
were
picture.
homeless, though.
I know it is. I don't like it.
Brings back bad memories.
That should be inspiration.
We like your cute Winona Ryder thing.
Inspiration.
That is.
To be fair,
Yeah.
except for the middle, they're all quite bad pictures.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was when you were taking it in the
pretty good.
shitter.
That's what got you
That
fired
middle.
from Scorch.
That was
Yeah.
That kind of
Over here.
yeah, that was
That middle
yesterday.
picture was when you were taking it in the ass
Yeah.
by your.
No, that was even younger. It looks
Was
like a
that
high
younger?
school shot.
Yeah, it does.
Oh wow.
That satin
Yeah.
jacket.
When
Yeah.
were you playing
Somewhere around
Rump
there.
Invaders after
What?
work? when were you having anal sex? Which one of those pictures is you in the 80s?
The one in the middle.
Oh, that is you. Okay.
I think it
I
is.
stand corrected.
No. I knew it was you, but I didn't know if that was the time that was taken.
Man.
I would believe it was
Hanging
around
out with
time,
that
yeah.
fast crowd, smoking cigarettes in the back hall.
Oh no,
Very
I
Marion.
Yeah.
did not start smoking until I started to get evicted from my apartment in Westfield.
What year was that?
Her phone.
Why is your phone keep ringing?
Her phone again.
It's the Westfield Chamber of Commerce. Please don't mention our city.
Don't mention our fair city.
Look how long it takes for her to answer the phone. Answer.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, Di. You got to do it quicker.
Who is it?
Hello.
Private number again. Hold on, let me shut it off.
There you go.
All right.
Well, maybe Marion's going to call in.
Day 4, she thinks that.
I'd like to remake All in the Family with me and Lady Di.
Yeah, but her is Archie.
She's busy right now. She works.
How many times have you gone down to Starbucks so far? I heard once.
What?
Once, twice?
Yeah, one time today.
And that's why I want to talk to that guy in the corner. What's
Our young intern.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Adrian.
Adrian has been Lady Di's chaperone for the last couple of days because she's not allowed to use bathrooms around here.
Yeah, it's been a delight.
And I heard that she took a pretty monstrous dump in Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Well, that
Sorry to embarrass you in front of Colin Quinn.
No, it's not embarrassing at all.
I
We
bet
all
they're
do
used
it.
to that,
Everybody
though.
poops, right?
I bet they're used to that, though, with the coffee and stuff. A lot of people probably sit there,
Yes.
drink their coffee, and they're like, oh, boy.
Is there anyone in this world who's not cast the first stone? Starbucks.
So-
can't hear you going to the bathroom.
So what happened in Starbucks?
I was standing about 10, 15 feet away. You
From
can
the
hear
bathroom.
Most of it clearly. A lot of splashing.
A lot of splashing sounds.
I heard a lot of
That's a
grunting.
sign of health.
The Starbucks staff was a bit concerned. Wanted to know if she was all right.
Wow, really?
Yes. While they were making cappuccinos, they heard some of it was audible to them.
What was audible?
There a lot
Just the
of squirting
splashing.
noise, little stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
You
From
took a loud
outside?
dump in Starbucks.
It could have been
I
the
don't want to embarrass you,
machines.
Di, but
Yeah.
From
I
outside?
couldn't be happier.
and the
what
hand
else?
dryer went off 5-6 times. Each time we've gone down there, Di
Cleanliness
said
is
she's
next
very
to
particular
godliness.
about keeping her hands dry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very particular about everything.
Hold on, the
I do.
microphone, sweet. Hold on. Talking
You're
to the
not
microphone.
particular about everything.
I'm
You
very
puke in.
particular about everything I do.
No, you're not. You puke. Well, I guess in a way, maybe she
I
only
just-
pukes in
I
sync.
wash
Yeah, but they're
my
all
hands
gross
at
things.
least
Right,
before
right, right, right.
before
I wish you had the
bathroom.
camera of Adrian
And
standing
don't,
there.
Don't even ask me why I do
Stoically
that.
for 15 minutes.
I just do that.
Like
I
a
like washing my
Buckingham
hands a lot.
Palace guard.
What?
You wear underwear with shit in it.
Oh.
Like how? What do you mean you
Sam,
wash
be
your hands in
courteous
your
to our
particular-
guest. This is our guest, Sam.
Don't
You're
embarrass
being
her in front of Colin
You're right.
Quinn.
She's trying to score a little CQ dick.
Are you wearing Dides today?
No, I didn't have to wear them today.
You didn't
Well,
have
well,
to.
Besides that, that was my last pair anyway.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just have
So
one
I-
for emergencies.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was an emergency.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to tell you that right now.
Well, you've cleaned up very nicely the past few couple of days.
Yeah.
This is a good change because you were, it looked pretty grim those
We got to
first
start
few
looking to
days.
the future. You got to
All
update
right,
the resume. Now
okay.
you got a week on O&A.
But
Then
the whole thing
yeah,
is,
over to the dollar store with a new attitude.
I told you guys this yesterday.
Apples.
Every time I drink
Yeah.
tap beer, it goes right
Tap
through you.
beer. Oh, what a
Because they don't
And
clean the
I made
lines.
that mistake.
Right.
I made that mistake
Nothing but
twice
excuses.
this week.
What
Love it.
about but you still drink the Natty?
Yeah, but that's cans, and I'm
It's
at home
TGIF.
anyway.
You should
So
sue
if
them.
I have to go,
Yeah.
I go.
TGIF.
Yeah, you
know.
should.
Wait,
They
so they
don't
don't
clean
clean
their
the
lines.
What's that mean? They don't clean the lines.
I don't know, but my uncle used to be a lines cleaner.
You got to
He's
flush
in the
out those
bars.
lines.
Oh, yeah.
Some sediment or whatever
Oh.
gets in there.
So
A
I'm
lot of
saying
times,
TGI
yeah, the distance
I mean,
between
you
the
have a
actual
lawsuit against
keg.
TGI Fridays for making you sick.
The distance
the
between the
tap.
keg and the
I don't have a
tap is a
lawsuit. You
long
can't
way.
prove that.
And it's not refrigerated, and it's just
Yeah.
sitting in the line. So the next beer you pull isn't from the keg; it's from that line that's been sitting there maybe overnight, or and it's hot. It's not insulated.
Well, how would I know that? I went to two TGIFs in Penn Station.
You sue TGIFs in general, the whole corporation.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying.
I see a
how would I
lawsuit.
know?
There you go.
She loves TGIF.
Oh, she.
Why do you ever have the artichoke and spinach dip there?
Wait a minute.
That's a good question.
That's phenomenal.
It's a good.
But I know I never did.
Just I have
All
suddenly
right.
craving it.
Yeah, it's
I
good
remember
Oh fuck yeah!
that the one TGIF used to be a hula hands.
I remember that.
Right?
Hula hands.
Okay. All right.
Remember hula hands?
Yes, I remember hula hands. Sure, I do.
Yeah. Remember
Now, they
beefsteak
had-
Charlie's?
they had
Yes.
Unlimited beer and
Wait,
sangria.
hold on.
Remember it? She was named. It was named after her.
They had
tripped
the
on it.
best taco salad there
Where?
ever at Hula Hands. They had, when
Fascinating.
You're
when you got
gonna
a
get
taco salad,
spoiled.
it was
We
like
will
that.
treat you
It was
right.
stacked.
You're gonna get spoiled at Beefsteak Charlie's tonight. I remember that.
Yeah,
I don't
beefsteak.
think I ever went there.
Hey, Lady Di,
No?
put headphones on. We got Dr. Steve on the phone.
Oh, hold on. Give our honored guest the headphones, Sam, please.
Dr. Steve is getting me involved now
Give
with
this young
whole
lady
thing.
headphones.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Di.
Dr. Steve, welcome to the show,
Hi,
sir.
Di.
Good morning.
Good
morning.
Good morning.
We
Good
had
morning.
we had some conversations yesterday afternoon, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So, Lady Di's in studio and the great Colin Quinn.
Okay. Oh, hello, Colin.
Hi, Dr.
Hello,
Steve.
Colin. So, walk us through what happened yesterday.
Well, after your show, I called Diana at home.
Oh.
And I was going to fly up, and we were going to have a fun little bit on Friday. And but I didn't want to do it unless there was going to be some payoff for her. And so she and I discussed it. And Diana, it's okay that we talk about this, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There you go.
So we discussed it. It was obvious that she wasn't interested in going to rehab because it's, the problems that she has is the tap beer, or she had Norwalk virus, which, by the way, if her theory that she had a puke bug is true, then we'll know soon enough because all you guys are going to be puking and shitting in a few days.
Colin loves that.
So, we'll know
Would you
if
be
that
happy if she
theory's
gave us a
right.
puke bug and we were all puking and shitting and I had to cancel a gig?
Oh, man. Imagine.
This is a great day for you, isn't it, Colin?
Hey, I've been hugging her. I might get it too.
Of course, if it's the alcoholism, it will just continue to happen.
But, but it hasn't happened now in 2 days.
That's
Can I have the pen?
right.
Probably because she got some beer in her, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. So, well, here's the thing.
Will you listen to Dr. Steve?
the
Lady
doctor-
Di?
Oh, my God.
What are you saying?
She's just rambling over Dr. Steve talking.
What's going on over there?
Yelling at Sam.
Yes.
She's just yelling at
You look like-
Sam.
I wanted to write something down.
You look like Jim Florentine's brother.
Oh,
I don't
really?
even know what Jim Florentine looks
I
like.
know, but in the mouth, he looks exactly like you.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, his brother looks exactly like his brother Danny looks exactly like Lady Di.
Really?
Yeah.
Looks like me.
Yeah.
He's thrilled.
All right, anyway, go ahead,
So-
Dr. Steve.
So we talked for quite a while, and there's a significant amount of denial there. I told Di that the swelling in her abdomen could be a sign of a condition called ascites, which is where fluid kind of weeps off of the liver and fills up the abdomen with fluid.
Oh, weeps
And-
off the liver?
And yes, and one of the reasons why she's never hungry could be because she's got fluid in her abdomen that's pressing on her stomach, and so she gets full early.
Oh.
And so that contributes to the malnourishment.
We should
of
just stick a
people
tap
that,
in there then.
Right.
I can.
You know, I do
Party
take
cake.
Yeah, well,
vitamins,
we do
Dr.
that.
Steve. I do take vitamins.
Well, she takes vitamins.
Yeah,
so I
hold on a
guess-
second.
well, then
it's not like I'm, malnourished.
Hearing you say that is like somebody walking through like Hiroshima with a broom.
And I take my thyroid medication. too.
As you should.
That's good.
That's
yeah.
good.
That'll help.
But you're in terrible denial.
Well, there you go.
Continue, Dr. Steve.
So I
comment.
talked to Di for quite a while, and she does not have a primary care provider, but she does have insurance. And so we couldn't negotiate a trip to rehab, but we did negotiate her allowing me to send her a lab slip so we could just do some liver function tests and a complete blood count, and I ordered a thyroid test just to see where we're at with all of that stuff.
Oh.
And then if it's horrendous enough, I can actually arrange for her to have follow-up with a doctor local to her.
Uh-huh.
And I can get her in quickly if her lab tests are bad enough. Now, I can get her in anyway, but she's got to have a motivation to go, and I thought the blood work may help. So, and then the other thing is, it was clear talking to her, because the whole time I was talking to her, Bill was in the background yelling, "You need to go to rehab."
Oh, Jesus.
As he's drinking his 30-pack, by the way.
I believe it, Di.
He was yelling, and I'm like, shut up.
Right.
I kept on telling him to shut up.
You're
I'm
just
on the
trying
phone
to-
with Dr. Steve.
But if Bill's telling you that, I mean, come on, Bill's a heavy drinker. For him to be telling you need to go to rehab.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you something right now.
Okay.
All right. He was drinking his Coors, and whenever he has a few drinks inside of him, he starts yelling and screaming.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
That's good.
Oh, no.
No, it ain't good, because I have to live with him.
Cops.
Jesus, with Bill in the background yelling.
Oh, it's just a
but
bad
anyway.
scene. But Lady Di, I know you lie. You lie a lot about following through with things.
That's true.
Now, Dr. Steve is doing a lot of things that are for your own good.
Right,
That's it,
okay.
out of the kindness of his heart.
Right.
And you have to follow up and follow through with these things.
All right.
But no, you say all right all the time about everything, and then you don't do it.
Right.
Yes, us to death.
Well,
This is very important.
When are you going to get these tests done?
Whenever
That
the
what we need
papers
to
come.
do is, well, the first test, of course, is if she has the blood work done, and
Right.
and I'll follow through on that. But it became quite obvious through this that what she needs is an intervention.
Yes.
Because us talking about this stuff, it's just because, she said, well, I'll think about it, which is, just a way to get me off the phone, kind of. And, we had a very nice conversation. We have, I think, all come to really care about Diana this week.
Slow down.
Yeah.
So
Thank you very
yourself.
much.
the thing is, the people
We're just trying to get to Friday. Who are you kidding?
who care about her need to be in a room
Right.
and tell her what the consequences are if she doesn't go to rehab, and there need to be real consequences.
If she doesn't go to rehab, she can't be on our show anymore. There you go.
Well,
I did my
that
part.
would be your consequence. Bill
There you go.
might have another one, and her son may have another one, and Marion.
Bill might have
Dr.
one.
Steve sounds like Sosa.
Yes.
I tell you the consequences.
Yes. I told you a long time ago not to fuck me, Die.
Dr. Steve, let me ask you this. If she doesn't do anything, right, and continues on her way here,
On her merry way.
on her merry way,
Yes.
what do you see happening to her?
Well, what will happen, and I've seen this a million times, is there will be denial until there is a catastrophic event. Bill comes in and finds her unconscious and can't wake her up, and calls 911, and she ends up in the hospital.
Oh, boy.
But
And
how-
then that's when the process can start. Now, some people can survive that and actually it's a wake-up call for them, and they go through detox and rehab, and they actually do okay. And then some people, which are, also, I'd say it's about 50-50, if that. It might be 20-80. They will, go through the hospitalization and, like Tippy Tom, go right back into their old ways again.
How long before this catastrophic event?
That's difficult to say. That's kind of between her and her creator at this point.
But
I would
educate-
say
Oh,
it's
educate
gotta be
again.
sooner rather than
All right, Anthony. It's all right, Jim. It's okay.
Oh, my God. Was that quick?
That was gold.
Dr. Steve, you're a doctor, though, so an educated guess from a doctor.
well, I can say sooner rather than later.
Sooner meaning what? Within the next year?
Yeah, I'd say, months, several months to a year, maybe, if she keeps going the way she's going.
Lady
But
Di,
that's difficult to say.
Lady Di, some major shit might happen within the year.
Different resilience. Now, I can tell you,
Yeah.
based on based on the blood work, a better prognosis once I see how, if things have started down a certain path.
Yeah.
If I see elevated liver tests,
Yeah.
or grossly decreased protein level in her blood, that would tell me a lot.
Based on visual, even just looking at her pictures, did you see that collage of her through the years? That last picture, the most recent one, what do you see there as far as alcoholism goes?
Well, I see a condition called rhinophyma.
Oh.
What is that?
That's the enlarged nose that she's got, and that is I'd have to see it in person.
The WC Fields,
right?
Right.
The WC Fields nose.
Okay.
And what that is a condition where you get rosacea of the nose and it's untreated, and then for some reason it's exacerbated by alcoholism.
Wow.
Jeez.
I see some.
Wait, Lady Di, in denial again, is staring at the picture and goes, "I don't see it." She goes, "I don't see it."
I don't see the
You don't see it because you're not a doctor.
Yeah, well,
You have a nose like
understand.
Dagwood Bumstead's boss.
Wow.
Bravo.
I see I'm in need of a haircut. That's for sure.
Good point.
That's it.
That-
Start from the
A haircut and some
down.
clean
Yes.
beer taps. You're back in business.
Yeah.
Let's hope Jack Torrance comes and can cut it for you.
This goes back to the denial thing that we're all talking about here. Like, that's all she sees in that picture, that she needs a haircut.
Needs a haircut.
Dr. Steve.
And I need to lose some weight. Yes.
Oh.
But you might not be able to lose the weight because it's advanced liver disease.
Yeah, you gotta
fluid.
lose weight by quitting drinking.
Weeping off
Right.
your liver.
You're not gonna quit. You don't eat, so it's not the weight's not from that.
Yeah, you don't eat, right?
Dr. Steve, can I ask you one question? When you graduated medical school, that day you got that diploma, and the whole family is surrounding you, and you're all cheering, you got your little hat, your cap, and after all these years, all the loans, did you ever envision yourself on the phone yesterday talking to a disgruntled ex-dollar store employee while an angry former Golden Gloves champion falling on hard times is yelling in the background?
Yelling in the background. Yeah, my mom would be very proud.
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah. He's tossing his hat up in the air. Hey.
Fast forward.
Oh, the future is his.
My life is just starting, Mom.
That's it.
Too good.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do?
And so you were saying, and her face looks bloated, right?
It does look bloated, but I'd have to look at the whole person now. The pictures that alarmed me the most were the ones of her abdomen, but when she said, well, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And I don't know why, because I don't eat anything.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me concerned
It's called Fred Mertzism.
What? I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Hey, there was another question. What the fuck? Stomach. Shoot. What was it?
Oh, man. What did you eat? You're eating a
What's
donut?
that, hot sauce?
No, it's a bagel and cream cheese.
Hot sauce?
Oh.
Yeah. Spices it up? No,
Dr. Steve,
She wants to be close to the call. She loves her call.
She needs some effect. Yeah.
What do you got to say about the diarrhea and her peeing herself and stuff?
As she's wrapped around Colin.
Exactly. I'm like this. And she laughs.
It was an accident. That's what it was.
Oh, no one thought it was on purpose, dear.
No.
Do you got you got adult diapers on today?
No.
She used the last one.
Use the last one.
Well,
yeah.
I used the last one, but I don't think I need them today.
Good for you.
And I think the thing that we've missed.
You got to roll the dice sometimes.
Right.
The point that we've missed.
Still
about
waiting for our
adult
date, you know.
diapers is
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Boy.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Dr. Steve.
While you're trying to save her life, she's trying to fuck Colin.
Right.
So, yes, Dr. Steve, you were saying.
Well, I think the point that we've missed on this with the adult diapers is that she used her last one yesterday. That they come in packs of 20.
Oh.
So that means that she'd used 19 before that.
Ah.
Have you had?
Good point, Diana. How long do you have those?
You've used 20 of them?
Of course I did. I mean, I had that adult diaper for a long time, and I said, if anything, I need it today.
So if she's shitting
But
herself,
why did she need it before?
Yeah.
So that tells me that it's not an acute problem. This is a chronic
You could say that again.
a what problem?
It's a chronic problem.
Chronic
not
problem.
an acute problem.
Wait a
So
minute.
that leads us into a whole different set of diagnoses.
Yeah.
Chronic diarrhea can be caused by malabsorption, which can be caused by pancreatic problems. Can be caused just by irritable bowel syndrome, but that's
listen,
very
Dr.
extreme
Steve.
version.
Here we go.
I remember now.
Okay.
All right. I'm in menopause. I'm going through menopause.
Right.
Yes.
And I used to get my period every 6 months.
Right.
All right. Okay.
Every 6 months?
What
are you, an elephant? What are you, a cicada?
No, that's what happens.
Yeah.
I was
To
getting
answer
my
Opie's
period.
question, yes, she is.
I was getting my friend every 6 months.
Your friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's Marion.
Whatever you want to
Years.
call it, okay?
Yeah.
And
That's a
no,
long-distance
you know
friend.
what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
The curse.
I bought adult diapers because it was pretty bad.
Oh, you were really bleeding.
really bleeding.
What's the matter? No
And-
tampon?
But the whole
More excuses,
No,
by the
no.
way. Here are the
that's not an
excuses.
excuse. That's
Fucking
that's
take it off. It
serious.
looked like Lincoln's pillow.
Did you ever have to wrap a sheet around the fire plug while Bill went to the store and just stand there and wait?
Because if I didn't do that, okay, I would
yeah.
stain the sheets and stuff like that.
Oh, you can't
Sure.
have
All right.
that.
So,
But you continued
I would
to
wear
use them.
Yeah.
I would wear an adult diaper, especially when I went to bed
For your
because
period.
yeah, seriously.
Every 6 months.
It's like the
though.
Palos joke. It looks like the
Like
horse's
every-
head seems like
every-
God.
But it would be like when it finally came.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it would come a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So finally,
We get it.
that is over with.
Ah.
So I didn't need
So
to do
you're all
that.
the way through menopause?
I don't know. Maybe. I
You
have
don't
no
get
idea.
your period, right?
No, not at all.
Well, see, then she's done with menopause.
Not at all.
Good news for Colin Quinn.
She's not pregnant.
No,
You could dump right. You can dump right in there. Yes.
No need to
Okay.
pull out. Just
Yeah.
just wrap your fucking hands around that back and fill her full of seed.
Ah, Jesus. Oh, wow.
Anything else, Dr.
Comment,
Steve?
Colin?
No, well, that's
Yes. It's a
In
beautiful visual.
summation.
Oh, it's a beautiful visual. All right.
What about her weeping flow?
if she wasn't using those for piss and shit, then it's.
Hold on, easy with the medical terminology.
Dr. Wise guy.
It is more likely then that the first few days she was going through acute withdrawal.
Yeah, right?
That was our original theory.
But Dr. Steve, what about the psychological stress of starting a new job?
And
That affects all of us.
Absolutely.
I used to get a tummy ache the first day of school. I remember that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing.
Stuff like that
Just
happens.
keep enabling her.
does.
There you go.
Keep enabling.
We just want to get
You're
some
not
good radio.
enabling me.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
anyway, there you go.
Well-
So what we're going to do, Di and I are going to follow up. I'm going to keep talking to her. If we have a miracle and she agrees to go to rehab, we'll have it all set up. Dr. Lydia is going to help us with this.
Oh, nice.
She's licensed to do an intervention in New York.
She's licensed to have giant tits.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
right.
she's
We all
licensed
know
for.
that.
Yeah.
She got some big ones.
That's right, she's licensed to milk a load.
But other than that, she could help out with the psychological aspect of the whole
So
thing.
We're gonna set that up, and maybe within the next month we'll try to get that going. So.
All right. That'd be nice. A little dye intervention.
Once again, when Dr. Lydia threw her cap in the air, do you
Hey,
think
hey,
she
wait.
imagined you animals would be saying you should milk a load?
Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve.
Respect.
Yes, Diana.
All right. I don't know. I forget if we went over this yesterday. But did I tell you why I started drinking?
Oh,
No, you did not.
Oh.
Okay.
Let her rip.
Low self-esteem. All right. Wait a minute. Because the
Wow.
guys that I used to like
right.
were either had another girlfriend.
Gay or unavailable?
Or unavailable, right? All right, or they just didn't want to go out with me.
Well, welcome to
And-
Earth.
Thus,
Well, everyone would be
that's-
drinking. Everyone would be drinking. We all have our, unrequited loves.
Right, but I think that was the reason why.
That's right, and you started drinking.
It started like that.
right, Diana?
Right,
Right?
screwdrivers for low
That-
self-esteem.
that explains giving up the asshole for the entire.
That's right.
Yeah, that is
80s
I
true.
guess
decade.
it does. I
That's
don't
right.
know.
Yeah.
That's right, all through Reagan. You were giving up the fucking
yeah.
shitter.
Yeah,
You
well,
didn't feel worthy.
Yeah.
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 I didn't want to, but I did it. you know.
Lady Di, pull down the back of those boomers.
I love when you do the Ronald Reagan.
Isn't it great?
I'm a national treasure.
Yeah, right.
You should bury this treasure.
That's a good one, Chippa.
So you start drinking because of that, and then it just escalated.
It just kept on going on and on. First, I started on the weekends.
Right.
Then I started after work.
Right.
All right. And then it just went on and on.
What about the guy that killed himself with the train? Did that have an effect on your drinking?
No.
Really?
No, it didn't.
She didn't care about him.
I wasn't with him. I wasn't with him at the time at all. I broke up with him.
She's made the classic error that a lot of people make, that she used to drink the hard stuff, and she figured, well, if I drink beer...
Yes.
Right. There you go.
This is what beer drinking does to you.
Well,
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not just a beer belly, I think.
We keep trying to tell you it's not just a beer belly.
All right.
Weeping flood.
Yeah, your flow is filling you. It's
okay.
a sack.
I don't know.
Why are you so afraid to go to rehab? Why don't you just go and quit? Aren't you done with it?
Should just go to rehab.
Like, what are you holding on to that nonsense for?
Yeah.
I'm thinking right now.
It's like, what is so good about your life right now that you don't want to change it through like rehab or trying to improve yourself?
This is something that Dr. Steve and I are going to have to talk about.
Well, no, I mean, it's just a question I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Look at your life right now. Look at where you are in life.
Yeah.
Look at where you were. Look where you are right now. What's so good about what you're doing right now in life that you don't want to mess it up by going to rehab or self-improvement?
I really don't know.
There's nothing.
Right.
You sit at home, you watch horrible television, you drink beer with an abusive man, and that's your life. So why?
He's not physically abusive.
But whatever.
Whatever.
But you understand his point.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's not like you're like a rock star on tour doing drugs and drinking and going, oh, you got to go to rehab. It's like, wow, I'm fucking on tour. I'm a rock star. You're fucking living like, look at you.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Okay. All right.
Hold on, we got Dr. Lydia that wants in too. Dr. Steve's on the phone, and now we got Lydia. We also have Colin Quinn in the studio. What's up, Lydia?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello, lovely.
And say that this is not what I imagined when I threw my cap up in the air.
Who's that?
Dr. Lydia.
However, I do appreciate the forum, and my heart really does go out to Diana, although it's very frustrating to work with substance abusers and alcoholics.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because it's very hard for them to stop, and I do understand that.
Well, because you're leaning toward alcoholism yourself, no?
Because I do drink and I do understand substance abuse, and I have seen it ruin people's lives, and maintaining a balance is very difficult.
Oh, no, Lydia's not going to be good for Di. Di's going to go like, I like to drink once in a while. Lydia's going to go, here's to it. Lydia
goes, once in a while, that's fine.
Who is this? Dr. Lydia, where are you from? Who is this?
Yes.
She's working the crowd. Where you from?
What do you do?
Lady Di, thank you so much for asking
celebrating a
about
birthday.
me, but generally, when I work with people, I don't talk too much about myself. I talk more about them.
There you go.
I am very, very concerned about you. I'm glad that you recognize where your drinking started. My guess is that it continues.
I know that's where it started.
It continues because of that, but also because of what Dr. Steve and the guys are saying. There's now a physiological addiction that makes you ill when you don't drink, and that's a big, big problem. You're at a point where you really do have to make a decision about whether you're going to live or die.
Damn.
Wow.
Now that's serious right there. That just got serious, Lady Di.
Yes,
You're only
it did.
52. It's not like you're in your late 80s. You're 52 years old.
Yeah, 52, 53, 54, 55.
And you got a baby face underneath that,
Yeah.
You do. Little cherub
That is
cheeks.
so nice.
You're like a little John Panette.
A little more.
That is so nice.
Thank you, honey. See, Anthony, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah. I do.
Kiss to the floor.
You just kissed Colin's forehead.
Anthony, you don't know what you're missing,
I
baby.
know, seeing this now, it's making me a little jealous, Col. Oh, what is she doing?
Okay,
Wow,
Oh, she's
she's trying to get a little close to your mouth there.
Absolutely. Di wants a little bit.
You're gonna get that puke bug.
I don't know.
How long is Colin going to fucking tease that cooter before he gives a little bit up? Am I right or wrong, Di?
I don't know. I better do some heavy training. I got to match his face up to Bill. I know they're not doing it anymore, but there's still something there.
I think so, too. I think Bill will be jealous.
You feel
No,
it
they
get all
sleep in
wet
separate
and
rooms.
find out it's just weeping liver juice.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Liver juice.
Now we
that.
understand the smell from the other day.
Ah,
Whipping liver
bad.
juice.
That E-Rock smelled and the rest of the guys.
That was bad news.
I know. That was a good one, that video.
Yeah. Dr. Steve, what else? Are we done?
Yeah, if
Can we move on with the
I assured
funny?
Diana that if by some miracle she makes the decision to go to rehab, we can have that done that day.
oh,
So,
see?
I'll keep in touch with her in the meantime, and then
Yeah.
if we need to do this intervention, then we.
Colin, don't forget to call me one day, okay?
She's not listening
I got
to
it.
you. She's
Wait.
too busy giving Colin her number.
Yeah.
I got
Yes.
the digits.
Good luck with this one, Dr. Steve.
Why don't you trade numbers? How come only you're giving? Why don't you guys trade numbers?
I'll leave mine on your machine.
What
There you
machine? You She's right here.
I'll leave it on the phone.
I just
should probably.
wanted to-
Just send her a text real quick.
Okay, all right. He can do that.
Yes, Lydia?
Thank you, Anthony. I wanted to thank Dr. Steve for reaching out and asking me if I could be involved because I would very much like to help Diana. I know that Dr. Steve is working very hard, Diana. Only you can make this decision, but if you would like some psychological support, I'd be more than happy to give that to you.
Dr. Lydia, two top doctors are trying to help her, and she's yapping to Sam.
She's talking to Sam.
Diana, you're a
She's yapping to
psychotic.
Sam about
Opie, why
taking
are
down
you
one of her
making faces
pictures.
like
I
that?
think I know why Opie's making that face.
You're not
because
listening. Are you?
You're not listening, and B, Lydia's accepting an award for some reason. I want to thank Dr. Steve for informing me of this.
Why do you feel this way?
Anthony, you should not act in this manner.
She's right.
I still say
Unfortunately, I would predict that Diana probably won't do anything until the situation worsens because she is living in an enabling situation.
That's true.
An enabling situation.
what enabling? Bill's yelling for her to go to rehab too.
That's
Right.
true.
Even he's had it.
Yeah.
Bill was telling me to go to rehab.
But he's buying beers for you.
She's mad. Bill's telling me to go to rehab.
What is it? He'll buy, you'll fly kind of a thing?
I had no
I
idea
used to
what
love
it
those.
is.
Hey, I'll buy, you
I
fly.
don't think he realizes, you know. I don't
extent.
think he realizes.
What?
Boy, if any house should have fucking reality show cameras in it, it's the Lady Di Bill house.
Right.
Why should he realize he's got his own personal horrors to deal with every day?
What, Lydia?
You know what? Let me tell you something. I didn't talk to him all day yesterday.
Good for you.
As soon as I got home, he said, "Don't, don't have too many beers. Don't get drunk because you're going to have to go back out again."
Oh.
I said,
He's not
"For what?"
concerned with you. You're just the liquor fetcher.
Why did you have to go back out?
Oh, I know. I had to take money out of his card to pay the rent, but I didn't go.
Okay.
I did not go.
You had to nap.
He gives you his
went
debit
to
card
nap,
and,
yeah,
and PIN
you know.
number?
Yeah, and he didn't say don't drink. He just said don't drink too many beers.
Too many beers,
yeah, you know,
right.
but
But don't
that's
forget,
what he
Bill's in
said.
that world too, though. He doesn't know.
Oh,
you know.
yeah.
Bill's idea of help is, hey, just slow down.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I'm going to get going, guys.
All right, Lydia.
All right,
What's going
Lydia.
on in studio. But
Thank you, Lydia.
You know where to reach me.
Thank you very much. Bye.
All right.
Good luck
You
working
got two
with
top
Great.
medical people willing to help you.
There it
That's
is.
true.
What's happening about Sam?
She's kvetching over there
team.
with Sam about something.
She has a medical team
You have a
behind
team
her now.
helping you for
Yeah,
free.
look at this.
And you're
I
over
know, I
there
know.
smiling and
And
flirting and
flirting.
trying to get some dick. You're trying to get some dick.
I'm trying to get his whole body,
Batting
not just
your
the one
leaky
area.
eyes
I
at
know.
Colin.
That's true.
Wow.
That's
Not
true.
just the one area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam.
What would you do with Colin Quinn? We learned what you would do with Anthony.
What would
but-
you do with Colin?
Same
What would
thing.
you-
The same thing.
Oh,
I don't remember what.
Yeah,
I
walk us
remember
through
kiss
it.
down,
You know,
kiss down his whole body. She said to Anthony.
Kiss down his
yeah.
whole body from head.
And then I like the sexual part where you go with your second chick. She goes, I might do that too.
She really does like Colin.
Would you give him a
I sure
massage?
do.
If he was on his stomach, would you give him a nice massage?
Yes, I would.
And would you kiss his back a little bit?
Sure.
Maybe work your finger into his asshole?
Oh, no, I would that.
Nice.
She doesn't like ass play. And you know what?
man.
I kind of
I
agree
would
with you,
not do
Diane.
that.
I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Yes, Dr. Steve.
Sorry to interrupt. As much as I'd love to sexual fantasy, I've got
And
to get my
Colin
kiss
would do.
up.
All right, buddy.
All right. Good.
Dr.
Thank
Steve,
you.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dr. Steve.
Dr.
And,
Steve, sorry.
Dr.
You would do
Steve
the
does
same
so
thing.
much for this radio show.
good.
And fucking.
And they want to cut his $150 down.
Carl, do you have a nice double
Boy.
door to sleep on with Lady Di?
Yes.
Hold on a second.
Exactly.
Hold on.
What happened?
What's up, Di?
Colin.
Oh.
Wow. Wait.
Wow.
Would you tell him what you did, Di? Tell him what you did so the audience didn't see.
What?
I showed him my boobies.
Yeah, but why doesn't the liver?
Boobies.
Why doesn't the liver juice fill those things up?
I think they look pretty good.
That's real tits.
Yes.
That's all tit right
I'd
there.
say that's about.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, God's
We're talking
cruel if he's going to let the liver
They weren't
juice.
that
Right.
bad. Those are about 34C, would you say?
It's 40C.
What?
40C.
That's right.
Maybe I should have let everybody guess. I'm
That was
sorry.
pretty
That's all right.
That's
Yeah.
all right. We're fine.
Third
Okay.
40C is nice. Those are nice big heavy boobs.
40C.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hefty.
You want to touch him?
Yeah.
Carl?
Those are real boobs.
You want to touch him?
Bad.
No, I don't want to.
You sure? You sure?
Fair
No,
question.
that'd be
Sure. I just.
No, you start, Di. Start. Get him up a little bit. Get him hard. Get out and squeeze it. See how big it is.
You sure?
Get him hard.
Get out and squeeze the fucking puppet master's cock.
It's inappropriate.
He wants to ruin this radio show. Give his cock a little squeeze.
I think it's all. I think it's only fair.
Rubbing his
Colin.
leg.
Yeah, what are you
It's only
doing?
fair. This is called
okay,
payback.
Diana.
This is called payback.
How great would that be? He starts this off to ruin us, and he has to eat her ass.
Hey, I would do anything for Colin if I get a free show out of him.
A free show.
Yeah.
Private?
Go to one of your shows again.
Yeah. Private
Oh,
show.
that could happen.
Yeah, you don't go to the you don't mention the show when you're trying to get in his pants.
No, don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
you know,
Well, I don't
now
know
you just
what
seem
show
like
he's
one of
gonna
the
be on
many
next.
groupies.
No, if the show's
that
the thing,
follow
we
him
can set
around.
that up and we'll deal with whatever we're going to do afterwards.
Okay.
But back to
I like it.
I saw you once at Caroline's, and that was a
I
long
remember
time
that.
ago.
Oh, yeah. That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was,
believe you made your
that
presence
was when
felt.
that was
Yeah.
when
I
looked
believe you
like,
also managed to.
No.
She made
Like
a
that.
presence felt in the beginning of the show.
Around
Yeah.
no,
Oh.
Like standing
before
up.
that when I had
Marion
that
standing up and
Oliver
yelling.
Hardy haircut. You know.
Oh, my God. They have no
Hey,
clue.
guys,
Yeah.
remember that Oliver Hardy haircut I used to have?
Yes.
We do.
Yeah. Okay, that's around the time that I saw Colin Quinn.
All right, look.
All right.
Yeah.
Look. We got to take a break, and it's time for your makeover.
There you go.
Hey.
I'm getting
Yep.
made over.
I know.
All
I think that's not Oliver Hardy. I think that's more like what's her name?
Oh,
like,
no. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, maybe
It's
this
more like
one
a
over here.
hipster kind of Tegan and
Maybe,
Sarah
no,
haircut.
Maybe that
Kinda.
one. Maybe that picture.
It's like Mary from The Little Rascals.
Good reference.
If I
Nice.
could find the pictures at home.
All right. We'll figure it
back
out
in the
later.
90s.
Okay. All right.
The 90s. Where were you taking it that decade?
Was that the decade of throat fucking? She's a wild one.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go to break. Colin Quinn is here. Lady Di, go down the hall. We're going to do a makeover, and hopefully the makeover is done before Colin has to leave at
Of course.
around 8 o'clock.
Oh, it better be.
Sam, 40 minutes good
I got
enough?
time.
Yes.
All right, good. So Lady Di is going down the hall.
Makeover's complete.
Uh-huh.
Believe me.
All right, good.
The doctor, I'll be late rather than miss his makeover.
Exactly.
And I think we should give a call to Marion before she goes to work.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Sam, get Marion on the phone if you can for after the break.
Hey,
I'll tell you guys.
What's up?
You don't understand. No other radio show would have the balls.
No.
Go to
No.
the
Thank you, Colin.
The
Thank you,
commitment
Colin.
is the
Thank you
beauty.
for the recognition
The commitment.
that we deserve.
Yes.
Oh, so much.
Commit.
We're trying to get Marion on the
It's
phone.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a shot.
All the way to Friday. One more day
I was
after
like,
today.
you guys should do it. And I was like, maybe I'll do it for a day.
No.
You guys going
Nope.
right away.
The whole week.
Great.
Committing.
Yeah.
Now we got makeup artists in the studio.
I know.
They're
Wow.
going to give Lady Di a little
A
makeover.
much needed makeover.
There
Yes.
you go, right?
I mean, natural beauty is one thing, but it's also good to spruce it up a little.
Enhance it a little.
Yeah.
Enhance the natural look.
By the way, there is major news. They might have found that plane
That's right.
off, the coast
Well,
of
you do have a
Australia.
young-looking face. That's why if you quit drinking, you'd blossom. Your face would glow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New video.
Possible plane parts spotted. what, 1,500 miles from Perth?
Yeah, about 1,500 miles west or so of
West,
Perth.
slightly south
Yeah.
of that location.
And I was listening to the news, and they were saying that last known turn that the plane made, and then the satellite tracking, if you take that position, make a straight line south like that, and then reach the end of the range that the plane had, it would have been in this area that they kind of are seeing some shenanigans.
So ghost plane.
Could have been ghost plane.
Ghost plane. Everyone either passed out or dead on the plane.
I think right
until
now
it ran out of fuel.
The best scenario, or the most likely scenario, is some type of fire inside the plane that incapacitated the pilot. Took out the tracking, the transponder, perhaps their communications. So they couldn't radio anything. Maybe depressurize the cabin. Could have been catastrophic, but not to the point where the plane couldn't fly.
Right.
And then everyone's dead, and the goddamn thing just flies until it runs out of gas and crashes into the Indian Ocean. That's my speculation.
Just like what happened with Payne Stewart. That's not your speculation.
Well,
that's your new speculation.
That's my new speculation.
Your first speculation was the one that scared the shit out of everybody.
That was nuclear missiles were being loaded on the plane.
But
I bought into it hook, line, and sinker too, like a fucking dope.
They deployed so many boats and
planes
and planes and such that this is definitely the wreckage. They deployed a whole bunch just now. I think it's 18 ships and helicopters and planes. They're all going there now, so that means that they have no doubt that this is the wreckage.
I think they were saying that the measurements of this piece that they saw could be a piece of the tail section stabilizer. So, we'll see.
All right,
I think it's it, though. I think this is.
I think
this
is definitely it.
No, you don't think it's it?
I'm going to stick by Anthony's earliest theory.
Oh, that is they're
taken
still
by
loading
blacks.
it up.
There you go. 18 ships, 29 aircraft, and choppers deployed. That means they know this is it.
One's teeth.
Deploying all that to one area?
Choppers.
Oh.
They're choppers. Choppers. Oh, boy. Here we go.
The makeover has begun.
Yes, it has.
We got a very special guest on the phone.
Oh, who?
Very special guest. Who is our special guest? Hello, who's our special guest on the phone?
Hello?
Hey, Elsie. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Colin.
Hi, Marion.
That hurt my ears.
Hey, Diana. How's it going today?
Oh, she can't hear you right now. She's being put in kiss makeup.
Yeah, she's
Hey, Jimmy.
she's having a makeover done.
She's having a makeover done,
yeah.
Jimmy. What are you talking about?
Look good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, that's a little...
Yes.
It's okay. It's all right. Marion!
You look good.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I'm doing this for you,
How's
Colin.
it going over there today?
She can't hear you because she doesn't have headphones on.
Marion, I have to be...
What's going on with her?
Marion, I'll be honest with you. I thought you gave a good, tough love talk to her yesterday. I was listening to the show.
Colin, hey, I'm trying because, Colin, honestly,
Yeah?
I know everything, and I know exactly what she's going through, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to say too much.
I know,
Just
but...
leave it at that.
But let's put it this way. Even she has Dr. Steve and Dr. Lydia on the phone willing to help her. She's got to want to take the help.
Yeah.
But you know better than anybody, she's going to do what she's going to do.
Who is the doctor? Who, Dr. Lydia? Who's that?
She's a psychologist.
Oh.
Yeah.
But Dr.
Is
Steve...
anyone willing to come to the studio and talk to her?
No, but they were willing to help in any way they could, they said.
Yeah.
Dr. Steve's going to call her later.
Yeah.
But you know better than anybody. You can offer help, but you can't just, right?
Yes, what did she say?
Yeah.
She was kind of talking to Sam about some other stuff the whole time, so it was kind of, she seemed less focused than she needed to be, considering Dr. Steve was giving her time and effort.
Well, she's a little starstruck, too, because Colin's in here.
Oh, yeah.
And
I know, she's madly in love with Colin.
I know that, but that wasn't pertinent to throw in while I was describing the scenario. Colin, you go right ahead. You know, you're at home. You know what's going on. You tell us. Sure. No. I'd love to hear your opinion about it since you weren't here. What do we know? We're just the idiots sitting here. Go ahead. Go. It's all about you. No. You tell us.
Very fun week with her.
Yeah, no, we were just trying to give you the... yeah, right. Okay, sure.
Marion.
You go right ahead. Continue.
What do you know that you keep saying, like, I know. What do you know?
I'm not saying because it is personal to me.
You have to say because we're trying to help her.
No, because I don't want too much of this. You know, one day I'm going to come up to the studio, one day I'm going to talk to you, and it's going to be off the air.
Yeah, no dirty laundry on the air. You're right.
But just
literally in this case.
Think about it. Marion she needs help.
Marion needs help?
Diana needs help, but just think Marion knows what she's going through.
Yes.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. But it was a little frustrating because Dr. Steve is right there. But I mean, you better than anyone know. You're trying to.
Yeah.
Right? You're
but
trying
the
to talk.
Thing is, though,
you can only
if you put somebody
lead a horse to water. What?
Right, and what? Anybody for 30 days.
Yes.
Or 90 days, 60 days, whatever. When she comes out, or anybody comes in, they can't go near a drink.
Excellent point.
So they're going to have to give medication to people that need help with their drinking.
Well, they have that medication.
If he's willing to do that, fine.
Right. But here's my point. You can only watch it for so long because then you're going to Florida at some point.
Exactly. Well, I'm moving in about 6 or 7 years.
Let's hear some more about that. Good trip down the road.
What's that? The plan is Florida?
Change.
Cool. Where?
Where?
Near West Palm. I'll tell you where. West Palm Beach is gorgeous. I love it there.
But I'm going to tell you something. I have relatives in Daytona and I have relatives in Orlando.
Daytona.
I want to go.
Daytona's better. It's by the beach. Orlando stinks.
But you know what? I'm talking down the road. I'm talking.
I know.
Years and
Oh.
I know.
But I'm saying that if somebody's going to go to rehab, and if they come in, what's to prevent them from not stopping in the bar or stopping at a
Right, nothing prevents them unless they want to stop.
They have to have control.
Oh, you already knew the answer. Why would you ask?
Now, Bill,
Glad to see you're answering your own questions.
Bill drinks too.
Bill drinks.
He does. Oh my God! Really?
Well, then she can't live there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe she could live with you.
She'll have to live with you, Marion.
I have a husband. Are you kidding me?
You got a spare room?
I have issues with him.
You got a spare room?
What kind of issues you got with your husband?
Yeah, what do you got? Erection difficulties?
What's the issues?
I don't have a spare room, sorry.
What's the issues with the husband?
Yeah, he can't continue. He can't keep an erection.
Let's just leave it at that. I have a husband. Leave it.
We know your husband.
Wait, yeah, is he trying to bring a black gentleman into the bedroom and you object?
Excuse me? I'm going to hang up on you if you don't stop.
Well, that's a fair question.
Yeah, that was a good question.
What are you guys doing
beyond the pale
today?
What?
I
Well, you
want to
tell
know
us.
what you guys are doing to her.
A makeover.
Yeah, she's getting her makeover today.
Give her a haircut. Put some makeup on her. Take her out shopping.
Hold on, let's put the makeup artist on with you because she wasn't sure what to do. Hold on.
Yeah.
How about a
Good.
Brazilian bikini wax?
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're here.
And, hey, I want to ask you something now. Is Dr. Steve willing to come into the studio and talk to her face to face?
That's a good question. I don't know. Is that true?
It's a great
He
question.
said he's got.
He talked to her on the phone.
It's Dr. Lydia. Is she willing to come to Diane face to face?
Well-
And where are they
How many questions would before
He's
answers are
opposed-
given?
Where are they from?
Good point. Well, you know Dr. Steve.
Yeah, he's from
Heard of them, yeah. But if she gets help,
Does she
and
want the answers to any of these questions?
No,
or
no.
She just wants to ask questions.
She just wants
where are
to
they
talk.
going to be?
In high school, were you a one-man band?
Well, they were going to set her. I think they were going to. They were talking about setting her up where they go to they call the hospital as a doctor, and then they say, "Look, you should recommend her to be admitted because of this."
I mean, they're going to just take her to the hospital and just leave her there?
Dr.
Well,
Steve.
no, but it's not leaving. But it's like a detox type of environment.
Yes. Dr. Steve is going to make sure she has medical testing done.
And I bet you.
All right.
Why won't she listen?
All right.
You have an I'm almost in awe of your ability to trample what people are saying. I've never seen anyone be able to do this on purpose, much less accidentally.
Yes.
It's a gift.
It is a gift.
Yeah.
You've asked 12 questions. We can't answer
I
any.
bet you she said no, correct?
Well, she didn't exactly say no, but right, she was kind of avoiding it by talking to Sam the whole time. Her and Sam had some little coffee clutch.
Exactly. She avoided it. Let it go. Guys, let it go.
I know.
You tried. So maybe another time we could try again.
Do you hold the phone in the wrong place when you talk?
Yeah, is it upside down?
Yeah, do you hold the ear part against your, like the bridge of your nose or your eye?
Hey, you said you were going to Virginia Beach to do a show. When are you going?
Good question. Oh, well, thanks for the plug. I'll be there tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Tickets available aplenty.
Hey, my cousin Mandy lives in Virginia Beach.
Cool, more pertinent information. I was wondering how we'd circle that back around, and artfully done.
You never know. You know, there could be some of my relatives in the studio.
I know. Well, if I hear yapping at the critical points and punchlines, I'll know.
You never know. They could be related to me.
She doesn't laugh or anything. She doesn't listen. She doesn't laugh.
No.
All about Marion.
No, it's literally a machine gun interrupting.
Caroline.
Yeah, when's the Caroline shows?
When?
Soon.
Good point.
Yeah, I'll be at Caroline's in April. Hold on, at the end of April, 24th through the 20th.
What?
I was trying to tell you, April 24th through the 27th.
Okay, maybe I'll go.
I would hope so.
Oh my God! How do you survive?
I would hope so.
All right.
We will both go.
Good.
Can we get Marion on a Lady Di on a microphone, Sam? She could get up from her makeover to have a little conversation with Marion, please.
Don't touch your face.
Or she could just sit there. We'll give her headphones if we got it.
Wait,
All right, I got it.
All right, hold on.
Hold on a second, Di. We're putting headphones on you.
Right.
Because you have to be able to hear.
Right. The makeover's looking good, Lady Di.
You have to be able to hear.
Okay, thank you. I can't see myself.
There we go.
Don't worry. You'll see yourself in the end.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
All right, thank you.
All right, Marion, you're on with Lady Di.
Hi.
Yeah, Diana, hi. What happened with this Dr. Steve?
We were talking yesterday.
No, today.
This is great.
Did he call you today?
I'm trying to stay still for this makeover.
All right, what do they do? What kind of makeover do you have?
You know, just a regular makeover, that's all.
Yeah, what kind? What do you mean?
Your hair, makeup?
Makeup, right now.
Oh, God. All right, make sure it's not too dark.
All right.
It's not too dark.
Too much blush on.
No, it's almost kabuki-like in
They're
many ways.
professionals, Marion. They're professionals. They know what they're doing.
I know that, Diana.
Nothing from her. Nothing.
No.
What's going on with you and this Dr. Steve and the Dr. Lydia? Are you going to go for the help?
You know what? When I get the paperwork, that's a decision that I'm going to have to make.
Diana sounds like she's a little annoyed with Marion's meddling.
You know,
I'm trying to stay still.
You're going to have to make.
I think Diane's a little annoyed with your perceived meddling,
No, I'm
Marion.
trying to stay still.
She's annoyed.
Okay, we've been trying to help her for years.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so...
Because you know things.
It's up. If she does it, she does it. If she doesn't, well, you guys tried.
What do you know that you're not saying?
I'm just trying to stay still. That's
okay,
all.
Marion. I'm Jai. What do you know?
All right.
What do I know?
Yeah, say it. Come on, what are you doing? Stop teasing us. What are you doing? We're a radio show. We all know each other for 15 years.
What are you trying to get? There's a lot of people that end up with all kind of liver disease, all kind of problems, and they end up dying from cirrhosis of the liver. And you know what? I don't want to see that happen to Diane if she ends up getting it in a couple of years. I don't want to see that happen to anybody.
It's very helpful.
And she should go for help, but that's up to her.
Diane, any comment on the words of wisdom?
When I get the paperwork, I will follow up on that. Okay. Dr. Steve told me probably Saturday.
Okay.
You know what the thing is, you can't put too much pressure on somebody, because if you put too much pressure on somebody, they'll turn around and they'll say, forget it, fuck it, I won't do it.
You're 100% right. At the same token, she's got you for a few more years, but what happens when you move to FLA?
Excuse me?
I'm saying what happens when you move.
That's years down the road. If I decide
that's
to move, that's 5 years from now. I can hit the lottery before then. Who knows?
Whoa,
now you're talking.
From your mouth to everyone's fucking.
Yes, or maybe your
years.
phone will be lost, and then we'll feel like we hit the lottery.
So, Diana, this Dr. Steve, he's going to send you some stuff in the mail?
Yes, he is.
Just
he has my address.
We'll read it.
Marion wants to know who this Dr. Lydia is. She feels a little bit...
I don't even know who Dr. Lydia is.
And where are they from? Are they from New York area?
You already asked
Where's
that.
Dr. Steve from?
Tennessee. We already said that.
Who did he root for in college? Who cares?
Okay, all right.
Well, Tennessee.
No, but,
And Lydia's from Long Island.
okay, well, Lydia's kind of close, so maybe Lydia can help you.
Right.
On the psychiatric end.
Oh.
You know, maybe
You really think so? You think
Great
Dr. Lydia can help me?
Maybe she can. Could you
I don't know.
Give you her phone number. Get her phone number and give her a call.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
This is such a waste of a phone call.
No, they're really going back and forth and getting something done.
Right.
You got to take the first step, okay?
Oh, that's a good.
That's true. That's
And
actually
the first step is a phone call. And you see what that, you take down.
First step is to get the number.
yeah.
But
Second
the
step.
thing is,
Well,
with
yeah.
you,
Yeah.
No, first
Bill has
you
to
get
stop
the
fighting
power.
with you
Then
every
you get
time
the
you come
woman.
home.
This woman's going to stick her big tongue out to this guy.
Then you get the
I
success.
hear you, Marion. I hear you.
Really, he's got to stop fighting with you and downing you. I mean, that's not fair.
Who's doing that?
Yeah.
Bill fights with her
Oh,
all the
Bill.
time.
About
Yeah.
what? They're just
Everything.
roommates.
Everything that she does, Bill yells at her for. Bill acts like she's 20 instead of.
Oh,
8.
yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Bill's got problems too, but Bill's got to stop howling and screaming at her. She's trying to do what she's good at. She has been out putting applications in. She has been out doing, finding looking
Thank
for work.
you, Marion.
To the fight, really. If I see a fake wanted sign, I tell her,
raining.
Diana, this is hiring. Go try it.
Listen to this.
Sounds like Bill's got anger issues, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It does.
Bill has a
does.
lot of issues.
Anger
He
issues?
does have anger issues. Yes, she does.
Yeah, Lady
Yeah.
Di? What is he so angry about?
Hold on. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay still.
It can be
All right.
frustrating, I guess,
Yeah.
dealing sometimes with somebody who doesn't.
Yeah.
But he's got to deal with his own thing,
You know
too.
what? You know what? It's usually about
Physician
money
heal
issues.
thyself, right?
Money issues. It's money.
Hold
Words of
on.
wisdom.
Hold on the line. I got to go to Texas. Phone
always
call.
money.
Hold on, Marion.
Yes, it is.
Eric in Texas. Go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing, guys? Good morning.
Hello, Eric. Thank you for the phone call.
Yeah, this Marion chick is just grating. Does anyone put anything else on? She's just a fucking bore. It's like root canal with no fucking painkillers, man.
Wow.
Marion, comment?
Who? A root canal? I got my teeth in. What is he talking about?
You was talking about that, but
I
you
am
straighten him
on a
out.
cell phone.
You really should start MissedYourPoint.com and be the president and CEO and founder.
Missed your point.
That is fucking. Does he know what he's talking about?
Yeah, he's a dentist. He's concerned with your.
Tell him to go back to digging his fucking oil rig.
Oh, man.
He's from Texas.
Got him. Got him. Showed him.
Get back to digging your oil rig and put yourself in it, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this girl's
That's
good.
rough.
She's gotten tough since
All
Bob
right.
Levy.
Let me go to Eric in Jersey. Eric.
Yeah, it's just kind of getting a little boring already.
Boring.
Something else.
If you think it's boring, then don't listen.
I actually set it off for the first time in a year
I'm
yesterday.
telling you something. If you think me and Diane are boring, honey, then don't listen. Because let me tell you something. If you think you can go up to the show and do what me and Diane do, and I'm not even there. I'm on the telephone. Go for it.
Wow. Love the confidence.
You think, I'm serious. Because me and Diane are a lot of fun together when we're up there. And when I'm not up there, I'm on the phone, and I'm still having fun.
That's true.
Right.
It's a lot of fun for you and a lot of misery for the listener.
All right. Thank you.
I tell you, I get a lot. Hey, me and Diane are getting rave reviews.
All right. Let's go to Lisa. Lisa in New Orleans. You're on with Marion.
Good morning. How's Mardi Gras? What's the Mardi Gras celebration?
You know what, Marion? I don't drink, but just listening to you makes me want to become an alcoholic.
I don't drink that much either, but it's not me. It's Diana with the lip balm.
President and CEO of MissedYourPoint.com.
Oh my gosh! Shut up!
No, you shut up.
Good comeback.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
Ah,
That's true.
Talking.
Next you want to hang up?
You are a fucking hypocrite. And no wonder she's great.
You don't know me, so if I were you, I would shut the hell up, okay? You don't know anything about me.
Oh my God.
Let me say hi to Ken in Texas. Ken, great calls coming in right now.
This is
Ken.
a lot of fun.
If I had a friend like her, I'd be a chronic alcoholic too, man.
Well, good. Go to the first bar you see and have a drink and keep drinking. And I hope you're driving, and I hope you get into a car accident while you're drinking.
Here's the reason why
If you don't like it, turn the radio off.
Hold on.
Somebody said he had to listen to it.
Hey, guy, she's not the reason why I drink. She's not the reason.
All right. Marion, quit discouraging people not to listen to this.
Hey, I think hey, let me tell you something. I think we're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, if they don't like it, turn it off.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what I say.
And
Thank you very much.
Diane is doing good up there every day this week. She's been showing up on time.
Right.
Yeah.
She's doing a great job for us. Peter in Canada.
The first 2 days was a little different.
Peter in Canada. Yes,
Marion,
Peter.
comment.
Peter.
Oh,
Go ahead, Marion.
Peter.
God, Marion, do you even know you're talking over top everyone? Like, everyone tries to get a word in, and you just talk over top of everyone.
sometimes that happens. You just did it again.
Every time it happens.
Sometimes
You know what?
it happens. Hey.
And when you're on a cell phone, it's hard to hear, and it's hard to talk great on a cell phone. Then open your ears. All right, next caller.
Oh, she's done with you, Peter. She's done with you.
Marion, I believe that he was saying that you trample everyone in kind of a narcissistic blather.
Excuse me? Shut up.
All right, hold on. Big Al wants in. He's a regular. Big Al, go ahead.
Hey, they got a term for people like Marion in the radio business. It's called show killer. Get that bitch off the radio. Play some Barry Manilow records or something.
Wow.
Shut up.
Nah, you shut up. You think that you're fucking entertaining with Di. Di is a sweetheart, and she is funny.
Yeah, Diane is funny. Yeah, I'll admit that. She is.
Yeah, and you're not.
You know what? People have problems. And if you don't think I'm funny, then hang the goddamn phone up, you moron.
Nobody thinks you're funny.
Nobody has.
You make me want to go listen to the Catholic channel.
Took the call.
I'm not looking for your opinion, honey, so hang the phone up.
She's feisty
Find her
today.
fucking bitch. Go.
You don't
sorry.
know me, okay?
Ray in Philly.
Feisty.
Hey, man, why don't you just go suck your dick, you fucking horse-face looking bitch? I'm getting tired of hearing you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what I look like. Eat a ball of eggs.
He nailed it.
You know what? Go back to your fucking hole. Goodbye. Shut up, you scumbag. Goodbye. Go suck a dick. Yeah, you know what? Grow one.
Whoa!
Oh, man. The
yeah.
comebacks are flying.
No dick and no balls. Oh. Hey, guys, Diana.
Oh, yeah, she's listening.
Right here.
Okay, you're right there. All right. Hey, listen, let me go, okay?
Aw.
I got to get back,
Yes.
And give me a call later, all right?
I will.
All
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Opie. Thanks, Dad. Talk to you soon.
No problem.
Well,
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye, Jen.
You'll talk at us soon.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay, Marion. God bless.
All right.
Be safe. Have a great day at work.
Oh man, the listeners love Marion.
Yeah,
more Marion for the show.
It's really it's an uncanny ability to trample everything.
It is astounding. She can just ramble right over you. Doesn't even miss a beat.
Missed every guy's insulting your point. Is he a dentist?
Right.
Yeah, the guy's saying that listening to her is worse than root canal without any painkillers, and she takes it as, I had root canal, I was a dentist.
It's just missed the point.
Totally.
It's like a baseball bat of banality. Walking into a bar and just cracking skulls.
Wow.
Oh, all right. Well, did you take anything away from that phone call? Lady Di, did you take anything away from her phone call today?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
what?
but she calls me after I get out of the show.
You can talk into the mic.
Usually I'm on the train when she calls me. So
Why did she call you? She's a little jealous that you're here and she's not, right?
I don't think she's not. I don't think she's jealous.
Oh, she's
No.
jealous. She's jealous.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think she is.
Oh, there's some jealousy
believe
there.
me,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
yeah,
doubt
there
it. I
is.
know
She hates that you're getting all the attention. You're the star.
Yeah. Oh, you got to look up.
Am I My nose.
Oh, boy.
Give it a little scratch around there.
Yeah. I am stupefied by that friendship. That's... When she goes to Florida, that's going to be sad.
Yeah.
That'll be breaking up.
5, 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it is.
Yeah. This friendship that's been together strong for years.
I was once watching a chick flick with Kate Hudson and Jennifer Goodwin. I don't know what it was called, but they were friends. Like they had that but they had competition like that.
It was like that, right?
If they ever make the movie of these two, those two would be great kids.
They already have. It's called Midnight Cowboy.
I'm walking over here.
I just took a little rest stop. Wasn't on the schedule. I'm gonna put on my cowboy hat.
Well, why don't we take a break, and then I think the makeover will be done.
We'll see.
In the very near future.
Yeah,
it's coming along nice, Lady Di.
Really nice.
Thank you.
They just made your eyes pop.
It is nice.
Your eyes are popping now.
Yeah.
They are?
Yeah, they look good. Colin is
it's a movie star look.
Going to be impressed.
It was popping like they were in Casino.
It's a sequel to movie star.
Colin, you got anything?
No, nothing. Oh, you mean promos?
Yeah.
I got the tour Unconstitutional. I'm going to be in Milwaukee and Minnesota April 8th and 9th. And then some other days I can't remember.
Well, what's the website? People can go for all the latest
The
info.
tour Unconstitutional, Colin Quinn.
Very
really,
cool.
it trips off the tongue.
Yeah, the tour Unconstitutional, Colin Quinn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a horrendous name.
Awful.
You got to put all that in?
Yes. I don't know what happened.
How about ColinQuinn.com or .net?
Yeah, no, that was a mistake. You scared a lot of us with your early website that we didn't do well.
My newer website is quite
My new
the
website
hit.
is lovely.
Thank you. That's as per Colin's suggestion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Colin Quinn
Unconstitutional.com.
I think it's the tour, no?
Well, I'm sure the tour you can link to.
This one, look, Colin Quinn Unconstitutional.com.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
You messed it up, I think. Colin Quinn Unconstitutional.com to see if he's coming to your city. It's a great one-man show. It really is. How many dates have you done so far on this one?
I must have done, on the road, probably 50 or 60. I mean, all over this crazy land.
Right.
Colin.
Yes, Diana?
I need to ask you a question.
Oh, certainly.
Are you ever going to be in Elizabeth, New Jersey?
Oh, my God.
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, the theater scene in Elizabeth is not what it once was. I'll be honest. It's mostly been reduced to
that would be the Ritz
cockfighting and the occasional television and windowsills. A clustered Guatemalans watch it WCW. However, if they get their theater scene together, I'll probably be there at some point, sure.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, the Ritz Theater.
Oh, what's that like?
It's nice in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fascinating.
have you seen shows there?
Yes, I have.
What'd you see there?
Microphone, Di.
I've seen a lot of...
Microphone.
Di, microphone. You're holding the microphone down by your waist.
Well, I'm trying to get the makeover here.
No, I understand.
All right. All right. I saw a lot of 50s shows
Yes.
there. Okay.
The Monkees, maybe?
No. I wish they would come around.
Well,
Right.
Who doesn't?
I saw a group that did a lot of Temptation songs.
Oh, like great.
The
Okay.
Temptations?
Yeah,
A cover band.
Like, what do you call that when the band
Tribute.
A covered tribute band, yeah.
Right. And 50s and 60s groups.
Ah, there you go.
Motown shows, theme shows. I get it.
That's it.
That's
Motown
good.
shows. Motown shows.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we should take a break, Lady Di. Your makeover is almost done, and I know
Okay.
Colin's got to leave soon, and we want to make sure he
I
gets
go
to
to
see
the
it.
doctor myself, Lady Di, so, maybe
Yeah.
I could lead by example. I go to the doctor, you go to Dr.
Right.
Steve, Dr.
Right.
Lydia.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
that's
after
nice.
the break, the makeover should be done. The big reveal.
A little rouge
the
on the
big
cheeks, which is
reveal.
good.
Hey, it's Lady Di. Anthony, if you're listening to this, you're the sexiest man in radio. I'd love to wrap my lips around that big Italian hog of yours. I would love for you to fumble these flapjacks and get a taste of Di juice. The Opie and Anthony Show will be right back.
After 20 years of amazing people with their obscene ability to entertain on an unprecedented level, it's about time Opie and Anthony were celebrated. Combing through their 20-year history, this is an Opie and Anthony radio gem.
Trying to get rid of me?
Yes.
What are you doing? What's the sign language?
Ed,
He's our producer.
And he decides when a guest is getting a little too boring, and that was the sign that,
What the
that he usually gives. And
more disrespect to Ed Asner.
We're having a good interview with Ed Asner.
I can tell you, Anthony, that's the last time I'll ever be on your show.
No, that was yeah.
I've suffered your insults enough. I certainly wouldn't come back again. I'll be glad to talk to you about the Columbia documentary some other time when he's not around.
Can I talk to you, Ed? I'm a big fan. I love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But be sure that he's not in.
I don't. He does this all the time. I'm a big fan. We're very happy to have you on the show.
He's a destroyer.
He's a destroyer.
Destroyer.
He's like Gordon Gekko. He builds nothing. He liquidates. He's filthy.
Yeah. He's greasy.
Yes, he is.
I don't want to
swarthy.
smell his shorts.
He's a Sven
In quotes, I don't want to smell his shorts. Ed Asner.
Bravo.
The great Ed Asner.
Great Ed Asner.
Thank you, sir. Very nice to meet you. Thank you very much. You're a destroyer. He called you a destroyer.
Wait till Anthony hears this on the replay.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
Hey, Jimmy, get back here, man. I start sweating. Ed, no, come on. Give me a handshake, please.
Fuck you, he said. No, fuck you. Dude, Ed Asner just said fuck you. Oh, that's phenomenal.
Hey, it's Lady Di. Now back to the Opie and Anthony show. I gave him my ass in the car.
What a day. We got Colin Quinn in studio.
What a day.
Who's responsible for this Lady Di internship thing.
Chip just mean mugged me.
And according to the Twitter there, people either love it or hate it. There's no real in between on this one.
No.
You read one tweet where they can't stand this, and then the next tweet they say it's the greatest.
The best thing they've ever heard, and we should be killed.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just all over the place. I think Lady Di's makeover is just about done there.
Yeah, she wants to put her jewelry on.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, you got to get all gussied up.
you got to get gussied up, of course.
That is good.
She should go.
Sam, you just got to bring her over here.
Is she going to go out at all?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Should have her go out for a coffee or something, and then the big reveal.
Oh, yeah?
Should do that.
Because, just to get film reactions of people.
Right.
Step up to the table, Di.
Wait, hold on.
Have a flirt with someone.
Yeah.
What?
You don't want to miss it. There's a lot of windows down there.
And
That's a good point.
And Colin's got to leave
point.
soon. So what do we do? I mean, this makeover is really good.
In the meantime, there's some funny stories in the entertainment. You guys are doing good. John Travolta apologized to Idina Menzel with flowers.
Oh, really?
You get about 20 minutes out of that while we're stalling.
That's the broad from Frozen.
Frozen sold 3.2 million Blu-rays.
First day out.
Thank God she's ready.
Pretty girl wants.
All right.
Yeah, come on, step up to the mic of honor.
Lady Di, look
should
this
have her
way.
sit-
Yeah.
Step up to the microphone.
What are you doing?
I know that.
Put your jewelry there, dear.
Sam,
That's what
block
that's what I
that.
was trying to move for.
Window.
Yeah, block it. I mean, just with you.
Yeah, stand there.
Stand in the right place.
So we gave Lady Di a nice makeover.
It was very well done.
It is well done.
Yeah?
Makeup girl, yes.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, move closer to the mic.
Okay. All right. Let me see.
You ready?
Yeah.
All
I'm ready.
right.
We ready?
Here's
killed that
I
cat.
look like a. Go ahead. Let me see.
what?
Oh no.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
You look good.
You look good.
Oh Jesus.
Let me see.
They worked hard on your makeover.
What you doing to me?
What happened?
You look good, Di, you silly goose.
You look good.
I really
Do you know what
did.
that's from?
I can't be like this for the rest of the day.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Do you know what that's from?
What?
Don't you know what that's from? That
No,
makeup?
where?
It's like a goth look.
Yeah. All the kids are wearing it.
Yeah.
All the kids are wearing it these days.
You look great.
I see.
You look great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a geisha.
Right.
Memoirs of a geisha.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
You gotta leave
Keep
it.
it like this for the rest of the day.
Just for the rest of just a little while
Yeah,
longer.
why wouldn't you? What do you?
Have a little fun with
spoil
it.
sport?
You have a little fun with it.
She looks like a Joy Division fan from 1981.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Have a little fun with it. Come on.
All right.
You look like Robert Smith's wife.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Help.
That's not a question of being worried.
Nervous.
I know.
Don't get
There's
nervous.
makeovers and there's makeovers.
Yeah,
Come
ruin
on.
my party.
Don't get nervous.
Break up my party.
Break up my party.
Nice. It looks great.
Okay.
He shoots like mirrors.
Oh my goodness.
Spit shine Tommy.
See,
There you
guy?
go.
This is from a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's from a movie, but
You know what movie?
We're missing the bow tie.
yeah.
All right.
That's probably the problem. We
That
needed
red
the bow tie.
Pee Wee Herman bow
Yeah.
tie.
Right.
We're posting
what are you gonna
pictures
do?
of her new makeover on O&A Show on Twitter.
Nice.
You look rather adorable in that.
Nobody will even recognize me.
Oh, they will.
No, they'll recognize you.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
gonna know it's me.
Yes.
Yes.
Try to go into the
Put a caption
bathroom
on the
here.
bottom. This
They'll
is Lady
recognize
Di.
you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You look fun and ready to frolic.
Yeah, it's fun.
You
It's
look playful.
Thank
You know, for the first time in how long? You're having fun. Jesus.
Yeah,
Lighten up.
enjoy it.
Lighten
It's not like
up.
they painted dicks on your face like we at first suggested.
It was just a shock. That's
Yeah, because
all.
nobody
A
thought
shock?
Yeah, believe me.
Okay.
You look cute. You got your
Don't
jeans
worry
on, your red
about it.
sweater, and your little silly makeup. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's harmless.
Don't worry about
Marion
it
would be so jealous. She'd just be talking over everything you said. She wouldn't even let you shine.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Lady Di.
That's perfect.
Lady Di is great.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah, she should go down and
You want to
get some coffee.
Oh no.
What?
Not like this.
Why?
Not like this. They're gonna be looking at me.
Why not?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and this time
What?
to wipe the stuff off.
No, don't wipe it.
Don't wipe it off.
No,
You gotta go
can't.
home.
Well,
The girls worked hard.
You gotta at least show Bill.
Come on.
Unfortunately,
no, I'm not gonna go on the train like this either.
Why? You get right through.
Why?
unfortunately, you're not
Everyone's gonna be
allowed.
looking at me.
Di,
What?
you're not allowed in the bathroom.
That's
How you
true.
gonna wipe it off?
You're not allowed in the bathroom
I'm not allowed in
here.
the bathroom in Starbucks.
Go to Starbucks.
Yeah, you could go in Starbucks.
But don't wipe it off, Di. You look cute.
You do look
Yeah,
good.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Do you want to talk to the makeup artist?
Yeah, we should plug her because
Yes.
she did a great job.
An
Yeah.
amazing job.
Here they are. Don't worry so much. Stop tugging on your hair. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hell.
It's full of bounce and luster.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, boy.
Oh, she's going for the lips.
Oh,
Yes. Hold on a second. Colin, what are you doing?
Don't get makeup all over. Don't get makeup all
Give him
over
a
his
kiss.
face.
Give him a kiss. Take the kiss.
Oh, my God.
Come on. Enjoy your creation. Where you going? You get to leave?
Enjoy your creation.
You guys are lucky that I have a good sense of humor.
Wow.
That's true.
Yes.
We're happy.
We just
That's true.
I think we
like
just
Bill.
broke Colin finally. We finally
Yeah.
broke him.
Yeah, I got his number. Don't worry.
Colin's had it.
Colin will call you later.
Yeah, Carl.
Colin's had it.
Colin, remember that.
Yeah, tweet him. Yeah. Just tweet him and remind him to get in touch with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's playful. She's having fun.
Jay, if Colin doesn't have time, Jim will give you Carl's number.
Yeah, I got
and
it.
you
It's
could
all good,
you
yeah.
could give him a call.
Yeah, no worries. See ya, man.
Take it easy, Carl.
Have a good day.
Good luck.
Colin Quinn.
It looks really good. They did
I
a
love
great
Colin.
job.
Yeah, why don't you sit down in the
Genius.
chair of honor? There you go.
Let us know how it goes at the doctor.
Yes.
Toodles.
I'm like, yo, baby. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, whoa.
Whoa.
Hold on.
What
You,
is-
oh, careful.
Oh,
Please don't
Jesus.
fall in your new makeup. You
You
look silly.
really do like Colin Quinn, huh?
Yeah, you like Colin.
Man.
Yeah, and I think he likes me too.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think
he's
there's
shy
something
though.
going
Like
on
you're
there.
going right for the lips, and I think he's getting a little bit freaked out.
Yeah, you're a little
shy.
pushy.
You
Yeah.
got to play a little hard to
Little
get, I
pushy.
think.
But when you said that when you told the story about having anal in the 80s, he likes to have anal sex and most girls won't. That drove him crazy. The fact that you did that.
Yeah, yeah.
He liked that.
Yeah.
If you would give that up for him.
You're a goer. She's switching headphones. She knows.
Yeah, I'm
She
trying
knows
to.
what she's doing. Go ahead. Take your time, dear. Yeah, hang in there.
Okay, there you go.
What the hell is going on?
I think you gotta hang out the rest of the day like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'm ready for Halloween now.
You look
Well,
good.
Well, you know, it's in October.
Is it?
a little while.
But
Halloween?
I know that.
You know that.
Oh, I
right.
wasn't
Marion
sure.
could have added something to that conversation.
I guess what I'm going to be for
Don't
Halloween.
worry,
I don't know.
She'll see the pictures later on.
I'm sure she will.
She sure will.
Do you know a guy named Jake from Elizabeth, New Jersey?
Yes. LaMotta. He said he went
I
8
don't
rounds with
know.
you.
Let me find out. He's got a story to tell. Jake, go ahead.
Hi, so I don't have XM radio, but my friend's a big fan of yours. He told me to call in. Years ago, when I was still in high school, actually, I worked at a ShopRite in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Diana, do you remember me when you worked there for 2 weeks? Do you recall working at that ShopRite?
That wasn't in Elizabeth, my dear. That was not in Elizabeth.
I'm from Elizabeth, but it was on the border.
Yeah, the ShopRite you're talking about
okay.
is the one in Garwood.
Right. Well,
Oh.
I consider it Elizabeth.
Is that close to Elizabeth?
A few towns a few towns away from
It's
Elizabeth.
the same one.
Yeah, you really are. You're kind of hemming and hawing.
So what happened here, Jake?
So she worked there for 2 weeks. This is, like I said, this is years ago, back when I was in high school. But she worked there for 2 weeks. The first week, you go through training where they teach you everything about the store. Second week, when they put her on register, the first day she was on register. First off, let me put in mind, she was a disaster the whole time working there. But second week,
I wasn't. I was not.
Diana, you were a disaster. They talked about you like months after you left. You were the worst employee ever.
Wow.
But,
how many years ago was this?
Man, I was in high school and I'm out of college now. I don't know.
5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
So what happened that second day?
So when they put her on register, they teach you how to use the checkout machines. When she was processing credit cards, she wouldn't enter them to actually process the charge. People left over $4,000 worth of groceries after her second day.
Without getting any, without being charged for them?
Is that true?
Exactly. She would put the card in the machine, and that's it. She was fired on the spot. It was
Oh, Lady Di.
I was fired after 2 weeks of being there.
Why were you fired, Di?
That's what he said.
It was. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Whoever you are, I really don't recall who you are. What happened was
Let her
seriously.
explain.
Hold on,
let
sir.
her explain.
What happened, Di?
What happened was a person came in with part cash and part credit. Okay, and your till back then had to you couldn't go over $30 or something like that. It was some kind of rule or something.
Right.
And what happened was, the guy behind me that was working another register, I said, "What do you do in this case?" Because I with part cash and part credit. So the guy behind me said, "Send this person to the courtesy counter. Just in other words, just charge her with the cash, and the rest of it with the credit card. You got to send her to the courtesy counter." She walked out with it. That's how I got fired. My till was $30 short.
$30 short.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this guy is saying.
No, I mean, no, seriously.
You made a few mistakes with the credit cards.
Right.
No, I just.
You forgot to log in. You forgot to actually charge the credit card. Is what he's saying.
No. This person, okay, like I told you, was part cash.
No,
part,
I understand
part
that part of it.
All right, but
it wasn't just that.
Why didn't you send him to the courtesy counter?
Because the person behind me that worked longer than me over there told me to send this person to the courtesy counter.
Well, you're only allowed to have $30 in your till or something.
No. The 30. My till was $30 short.
Okay, yeah, no,
because of what?
You didn't send him to the courtesy counter that you're supposed to. Why didn't you tell him that?
I told her to go to the courtesy counter. Instead of going to the courtesy counter, she left.
Had it.
And
I would have left too.
That's and then when you count your till in the end,
right with the till. I'm sick of hearing the word till.
$30 short. I was the one that was.
Where was the $30 short from?
Well, I don't know. I really don't.
How'd they know it was $30 short?
Yeah.
Because when I was supposed to. What? Go ahead.
Diana, so all right, that happened dozens of times your first day. So we had a line queue, not only at her register, but at the actual convenience counter as well. So anytime someone had a credit card, she'd have them bag up all their fucking groceries that were already on the belt, and then resend them to the courtesy counter. It was a fucking disaster. She couldn't do anything properly.
Well, maybe she was improperly trained.
Oh.
It was her second week there. I was fucking 16, 17 years old at the time.
Yeah, but she was improperly trained, sir.
She is literally the worst human, not the worst human, my apologies, but the worst employee that store had.
Worst employee ever. They still talk about you over there.
So your pictures.
They still talk about you.
And you gave it a good try.
Absolutely.
I did give it a good try. It just
go to the
didn't
courtesy
work out.
counter.
That's all.
Didn't work out.
Go to the courtesy counter. If there's a problem,
Well, I was listening to somebody else.
What'd they tell you to do?
They told me to send the person to the courtesy counter, and that's what I did. So that's why I could move on instead of having a line. The line.
Where was the $30 short from?
See, this is what I'm trying to figure out.
She's still working it out.
All these years later.
I might have gave that even, through the course of the day, I might have gave the person a wrong change. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
So many people that it added up to $30.
Yeah. How'd they know you were short? What happened?
Well, at the end, you got to count.
But this guy's saying it was thousands of dollars, not $30.
Everything like that. You have to count everything, and the money that you have.
Where do you put them?
Got to match.
The till.
I forgot.
Shut up with the till.
Well, you want to know, right?
No, I hate the till.
Wait, what about the till? I wasn't listening. What's up with the till? What is a till?
I didn't know what the till is.
Yeah, what is a till?
That's your register.
What is?
Oh,
that's
say
your
it.
register.
Why would you just say the register?
Right.
My till.
It is a till.
But that's what it is. That's a till, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, it's when you do something when the cards are dealt and they know you have a certain hand.
Exactly.
It's the lingo of the trade.
So for some reason, my register was short.
What is a register, though? Is that the till?
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Same thing. Okay.
All right.
I was supposed to have a certain amount at the end of my shift.
Right.
And I was $30 short, and they said, that's it. And
where were you short,
they took me in the office.
Where were you short to $30?
I just explained everything
I wasn't
to you.
listening. I was checking Twitter and making sure the phones were cool.
You have to hear me.
Where was the $30 supposed to be?
It was supposed to be in the till with the rest of the money.
Oh, I see.
In the register with the rest of the money.
Time.
Yeah.
Hey, so
Okay.
what she's saying,
I get it.
She was $30 short in cash, like actual money to money, hand to hand.
Cash.
Credit charges. So she fucked up not only the
I missed.
credit
No, I
charges,
did. I
but
did.
cash transfer.
You fucked up.
But Jake, I got a question for you.
I did.
Why?
I did. There was-
Why the anger?
Well, all right. So during her training, I was in high school, so I was one of the kids that had to give her the tour of the store the first week. She had this cough. I don't know.
I don't remember him.
She had this cough that it would echo off the wall. You knew when she was walking through the aisles. You could hear her cough bouncing all over the store.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Threw up, like day 3 or 4, she had to throw up in the bathroom. We had to send her home early. She was.
Did you have to go home early because you got sick?
No.
One of those days?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Maybe.
This guy.
Maybe.
First of all, I don't remember who he is, and second of all, somebody did give me a tour of the store, but not the actual store upstairs, like your break room and stuff. Because I already knew what the store looked like.
You did?
Yeah, of course I did. I used to go shopping there.
Oh.
So I already know
Did you ever
what the
think
store
when you were
looks
shopping
like.
there that you'd actually be working there?
Yeah, well.
Just wondering.
Now that job, 2 weeks, what are you going to do?
Right.
And plus, you had to park. You couldn't park in the parking lot.
Oh,
you had to park because
what were you supposed to do?
you were supposed to park at Gumpert's Field, which is
Gumpert's Field,
which is a baseball field, like a park over there. That's where you were supposed
Who's
to
Gumpert?
park.
Yeah, what kind of?
I don't know who Gumpert is.
What kind of?
20-foot walk. You had to walk 20 feet. You're fucking lazy.
It ain't that.
Why the
It's
anger,
just
though? I don't understand why you're so mad about it.
First of all, this was so many years ago. You guys weren't even on the air back then.
I don't understand the field.
The what?
The field. This
Well, that's a park where the kids,
What kind of
the
park?
Little League
Like-
kids.
What do you mean, Little League? Like
Little League kids. My son was there too. He was Little League back then.
What's Little League? Though? Is that like football or
no, that's
soccer
baseball.
or something?
That's baseball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a baseball field.
It's a baseball field, and nobody was playing baseball because it was early.
Right.
You
So
know,
what,
and that's where you had
you
to
park on the field?
No, you don't park.
Why
on
would
the
you
field.
park on the
in
field?
parking lot.
Yeah, wouldn't there be tire tracks once the kids do get there?
Yeah.
What?
The tire tracks would still be on the field, no?
You said you parked on Gumpert Field. So I would assume
that's the name of the place.
So you parked on the actual field. That's crazy.
Did Gumpert give you his permission?
That's the Gumpert Field. I can't even say it. The Gumpert Field parking lot.
Gumpert.
Oh, in the parking lot. Gotcha
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Right.
Anything else, Jake?
No, I just wanted to say my friend told me to call up. She's literally one of the weirdest humans I've ever been around. It was only 2 weeks and she's still looking forward to over.
Oh, that's what she thinks of you. She just burped.
I had
belching into the
belch. Huh?
I had a sip of ginger ale. That's why.
Oh, it's gassy. It's understandable.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Don't beat
All right,
yourself.
Jake. Thanks.
Bye, Jake. Whoever you are.
All right, we have Mike Baker on the line.
Real quick.
Oh, Mike.
Hold on, Mike.
Can we mention the makeup artist?
Sure, of
Oh, is
course.
she leaving?
Yeah, they
I just
probably
wanted to
got.
make sure she got plugged in.
Oh, okay.
They did a great
Deadly
job.
Darling on Instagram.
What's your name?
Alyssa Bono, and my Instagram is @DeadlyDarling.
Dudley Dolly, is that your makeup company?
Yes.
Nice.
You did a really good job, and actually relatively quickly.
Yeah, real fast. Very cool.
Painting like this all the time?
Hold on to the mic.
Jesus.
Right.
What? No, you couldn't hear you on the microphone. You asked if she did face painting.
Do you do face painting like this all the time? Is that what you do?
Well, this is a little bit of a special case for you.
Yeah.
Today I'm doing God's
I can
work.
see that. Do you have anything to clean it off with?
It's fine.
Yes, a shotgun.
Stay like this all day.
No, you look good. Just go with it.
All right. And if you go to her Instagram, Deadly Darling, you can see girls in bikinis getting turned into zombies.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got our pal Mike Baker on the phone. Ex-CIA.
There you go, sir.
Does this come off?
I don't think you're ever ex-CIA.
True. Good point. You always got to keep your eyes open, right?
Oh, man.
Constantly keeping those eyes open.
Keep the head on a swivel.
Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Yeah. Hey, man. How you doing? Thanks.
Good. How are you?
Well, we called you a day late, I think. Because it looks like they found the plane. We were going to get you on with your theories and stuff, but it's starting to look like this is the plane off Perth, about 1,500 miles out into the ocean.
Am I added onto that?
I know. I like how they say that. They give that description as if everyone knows where Perth is. Oh, okay.
Perth, Australia.
Perth.
Yeah.
Or Mick Jagger's hold up.
Which is like southwest.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
The southwest tip of Australia.
Yeah.
No, but that's true. But I've been amazed by how everybody's had a theory.
Yeah.
And and some people have, with almost no conclusive evidence to point to anything.
Right.
They've had, really strong emotions about that particular theory that they've fallen down on, right? They think, oh, this is what happened. And you talk to them and you say, well, look, that's a nice scenario, but that's as probable as any other scenario that's out there right now. You just don't know anything. But for me, it was interesting just how in a situation like that, everybody felt so invested in it because everybody flies. But then after it drags on for a few days, the tinfoil hats come out and everybody starts thinking they know what the hell happened to it.
It was just an amazing display of people coming up with their own theories and then just changing them as more or less evidence came in. A lot of speculation. The terrorism angle was kind of a movie plot thing to go with. I was caught up in that one early on. It's like, oh, well, planes can't just disappear like that. But this does kind of open up some security risks. I think we saw something here. Regardless of what happened to this plane, there is a scenario where a pilot could take a plane, divert it, and use it for evil.
Well, you know what they had, ever since this thing started, right, from the very beginning, you had really three basic options, three broad options. One was the idea of some sort of catastrophic or cascading mechanical failure.
Right.
The other was terrorism in some form and for some reason. And the third was pilot action. Now, that never changed during the whole course of this thing. And from an operational investigative standpoint, until we get some information that looks credible and solid and points you into a certain direction and says, okay, you can take these other ideas off the table, you got to leave everything out there. And you got to say, okay, they're all possible. But it was one of those things where, people couldn't help themselves. And it wasn't just as if they said, well, this is what happened. They took the plane and they landed it, somewhere. Well, then people started saying, well, they landed it in a particular location. You think, well, how do you know that? Yeah. And it was the strangest thing. And everyone had their theory. And like you said, it does point to some issues. And I think one of the things that was for me, again, also interesting was how, we had this whole, crap with Snowden and the leak of all the information, and everybody assuming that NSA is constantly watching us.
Right.
So you had these people saying, well, how come the NSA doesn't just release data about the old cell phones the passengers were carrying?
Yeah.
As if that's what they do. and that story got so twisted and full of crap that, again, to me, the story is obviously tragic, regardless of how it ends up, but, for me, part of it was just the way that it unfolded. I mean, I got to the point where they were calling and asking me to come on and talk about, not about the plane, but talk about people's theories and say, well, what do you think about this guy's theory?
Right,
Excuse me.
We have Dr. Orbani is here. She's our guest for today.
Where do you think the airplane is right now? I know it's in the ocean, but where in the ocean?
Good one, Lady Di.
Done. It's a very good question.
It
might have started with that.
I'm going to say what I always say, which is who knows. I mean, they say it's like, like we were talking about 1,500 miles off the coast, the southwest coast of
right.
Australia. But at that point, the satellite images were what, 3 days old now?
Yeah, 3 days old.
So you got to factor in the currents of the ocean, the wind conditions, and where that's pushing everything. And it's going to take them some time to find it, but
no one's
floating around out there.
And no one's sure what if this is if these are pieces of the plane yet.
No, they don't know. They got two objects. One could be about the length of a wing.
Yeah.
And they just don't know. And so once again, we've got to stand around, but we can also stand around while they fill up 24 hours too.
I think we're gonna know soon though, because they did say that the Norwegian ship has made it to the
what's that?
The debris. So. So we're just
there's some traffic out there. So they've got planes out there already. The weather conditions are awful, but they'll figure.
They have sent Mike. They have sent so many ships and aircraft to that location that I'm assuming they're pretty sure that this is the wreckage.
Mm-hmm.
What about Frank?
Yeah, they don't know, but they've got to go off of something.
Right,
so they've got to investigate, every lead, and this is about the only thing they've got right now. But you're right. I mean, it points to some military or some security issues.
Absolutely, I think that's after all is said and done, they find out, they find the plane, they find out everything that happened. The thing is, what can be done to make this a little safer for people that are flying? If a pilot. They're not infallible to persuasion from terrorists.
Excuse me, Frank.
No, that's right.
Excuse me, Frank.
It's not Frank. It's Mike.
Who's Frank? Hold on, let me get my buddy Frank on. I can't believe she's on for 2 minutes with me. Okay, I admit it. All
right. Do you think the sharks know about this airplane? Maybe they could interview one of the sharks.
Interview?
What do you mean interview?
Sharks?
Yeah.
You can't interview sharks.
Well, do you think the sharks know about this airplane?
I'm going to say what I always say. It's as good a scenario as any right now.
Okay, well, I hope everybody is okay.
They're not okay. They're dead.
No one's okay.
They're in 10,000 feet of water.
I just hope that
it's pretty obvious at this point no one's okay.
They're pretty fucking far from okay.
Yeah, there's not a chance they're okay.
Do you think this is terrorism?
Well, you know what? Something diverted the plane, and and again, pointing to what we're talking about, where there's the bigger story. You're absolutely right. The bigger story now, very shortly, is going to be what all this meant. And but you know what? One of my brothers was he just retired. He was senior pilot at Southwest.
Yep.
And he used to say, because they had this argument after 9/11.
Excuse me, Frank.
What can I help you with now?
In the middle of it.
About the thing about the sharks, that comment, just forget about that. That's very insensitive of me.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Well, no, we've already logged it. I just passed that comment along to my colleague.
Logged it.
And,
I'm sorry that I said that. All right.
Right.
I'll be talking to you later. But the point being is, right after 9/11, we had this argument about, do we arm the pilots? Do we put and a lot of these pilots are former military. Well, as my brother and a bunch of other pilots would say, well, look, you don't have to worry about us having a handgun. We've got the stick of the airplane in our hand.
Right.
We could take this thing down any time.
Yeah.
So, that's always been an issue, and we've had a couple of other cases where the pilot action is obviously resulted in tragic circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But, then you've got the issues of, everybody out there thought that a plane was tracked constantly.
Yeah.
And now we find out that it's not.
Yeah, that's a little frightening too. I think the security risk in this whole thing is going to be the big story after all is said and done with finding this plane and whatnot. So,
and then we're all going to realize that Russia's already marched into Poland.
At that point.
This issue.
Yeah, what do you think of that whole thing?
No, I think it's amazing. We're like raccoons chasing after a shiny object. This thing obviously, was fascinating and has been fascinating. It's tragic, but we can't multitask. So meanwhile, Putin has been engaged in finalizing the annexation of Crimea. He's done exactly what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
He's now starting to make noises about Estonia, of all places. And we just don't seem to care at this stage because we're all looking over here. We can't stay focused on more than one topic at a time, or at least a lot of the media seems unable to do that.
Yeah, this is just another big distraction while something else a lot more important is going on.
Yeah. And not a single major network thought to even interview one shark during this whole thing.
Not one shark was interviewed.
Put the headphones on. This is bad.
Lady Di, why do you keep talking
Put the headphone
into the mic as Mike Baker is
you can hear her
telling us? Yes, you just hear her rambling on in the background.
All right. I'll keep the headphones on.
What were you saying? Tell them what you were saying.
What were you saying? Was it important?
That was a very insensitive comment because
we understand.
All right.
You know what else is insensitive and rude?
What?
When somebody's trying to talk and you're rambling over them.
Sorry about that. Okay.
But why'd you say that, though? That was crass. She feels very bad about saying that.
Well, she should.
Well, yeah, that was very tasteless. She's going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah. I don't doubt it. Mike?
I think that it'll be amazing. If this turns out to be the wreckage, the speed with which we'll move off of this story will be stunning.
Oh, yeah. No one will give a shit after that. That's for sure.
Right.
What else are you working on?
You know what? We're getting ready to film the second season of that Travel Channel show. First season went very well, so we're getting ready to do that. And
what's the name of the show?
Well, it's called America Declassified.
Okay.
Did very well, and basically we just go around to places and film interesting stuff, and I do interesting things, and boy, I'm really selling the show, aren't I?
You are. I've seen it. It really is great.
Hold on. What was the channel again?
Travel Channel.
I think I have that.
Do you get the Travel Channel? You probably don't.
Travel Channel. I don't know. Isn't that a basic cable?
It's not the one that broadcasts Shark Week. No.
No. It's not.
I think now you're just doing damage control after that comment.
I like that show. I like I said, I saw the one. I saw the one you did on the MLK assassination. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they want us to lighten it up a little bit. They felt like we started steering off into dark areas, and
I liked it.
So we'll, so did I. But you never know with the taste of the network. But it did very well, and so we'll go out there and see what we can find. Lots of interesting places to visit people just normally can't get to.
Yep.
So that's it, and we got the continuing to do business on a daily basis with diligence. Oh, that was a plug.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thank you. But other than that, I appreciate it. You're right. We're at the tail end, I suspect, of this Malaysian aircraft story.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I know it sounds odd, but everybody wants some closure on it.
Yeah, they'll just drop it like a hot potato once they actually find it in a couple of days.
Yeah. No, because then the NTSB report will come out or whatever it is. There's a whole second part of it.
There's a whole second part. But as far as this 24-hour news cycle on this thing, they'll stop.
They're going to start focusing on her comments about the sharks and how tasteless that was.
Well, we got a shark expert on the phone, actually.
What?
Who's saying that Lady Di's not that crazy with this theory. Sean in Brooklyn, go ahead. You're on with Mike Baker as well.
I'm not a shark expert. I'm half retarded. But if you think about it,
good enough.
If you think about it, they got a lot of sharks tagged in the ocean. They follow the movements of the sharks at any time. El Drunko might be right. If you see a mass movement of tagged sharks in one direction, why not take a look? It's better than what those other assholes are looking at.
Boy. Follow the sharks.
I know what a shark looks like.
That's great.
That's not a bad idea.
You know what? It's amazing to think that the experts didn't come up with this one already.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea, Mike. You got to admit.
Yeah. Well, I suspect NSA's already on it.
Yeah.
So
their own mechanical sharks.
But and Jim's right.
I have a good question.
There'll be a follow-on effort here. They'll be looking at the security issues. They'll be looking at a variety of other things related to this. But I just think it is amazing that you could have a network. Not to mention,
excuse me, Frank.
Sort of 24-hour coverage. Yes, can I help you?
Yes.
Mike.
I just wanted to find out: are they sending scuba divers down? Where they think that the airplane might be?
Yeah,
as opposed to hot air balloons.
To see if the plane is there.
You want a scuba diver going down 10,000 feet. That's what you want.
Frank, that is a good idea, though. You got to admit.
Yeah. I think they're putting them right over the edge of the vessel now. It's a very, very deep part of the ocean.
It's a deep part of the ocean.
I don't think scuba.
The Titanic is in a deep part of the ocean too, and they.
I can't believe you're making fun of this.
I'm not making fun of it.
Oh my God!
Did you ever see scuba divers around the Titanic either?
No.
Step carefully.
No, when I see that movie, all they do is send down some kind of machine or something like that.
Right.
They don't send,
Way to joke about a tragedy.
Really? A lot of people died on that ship.
What's that?
Yeah.
I know. Was it over 3,000 or something?
Oh boy. What? I'm flustered right now.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with this either.
Hey, excuse me, Frank. Again.
Oh.
How much money do you make?
What a rude question.
Not as bad as some of the other things we've been going through.
Well, that's true.
Trying to build.
Well, Frank, this has been a wonderful phone call.
Yeah, I
got to say.
I don't want to subject Mike to any more of this horse shit.
What? This is just like being on Fox, right?
Yeah,
What is your last name, Frank?
I'll say this much: it's a lot easier being in studio with you guys than being on the phone.
Yeah. Be part of the whole friggin' debacle.
Excuse me, Frank.
His name is Mike.
It just never ends. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Frank or Mike or whoever you are.
His name is Mike.
What is your last name?
Mike Baker. It's Mike Baker.
Mike Baker.
Thank you for checking in, Mike.
All right, have a good day.
We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah.
man.
love the show.
Hold on, Mike.
Thank you.
All right, one more.
There goes Mike Baker.
Did you say the last thing?
What?
Mike Baker.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she was asked some poignant questions.
God.
I know.
Sharks. What a friggin' disaster.
Can I say hi to Wendy for a minute here? Wendy, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. I think we might owe you an apology, but we'll see. Go ahead, Wendy.
I'm just wondering why Lady Di can't shut the fuck up ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do too.
Lady Di?
Comment?
Annoying.
Annoying.
I'm sorry to annoy you.
I'm trying to listen to Anthony and Opie talk to somebody, and you just sit there and talk and make it about yourself.
But Wendy...
I'm making it about myself. How do you figure that? I'm not doing that.
But Wendy, this is all she has.
Yeah, but...
This is all she has.
Oh, man.
She's got to go back to whatever she does after this week.
Drinks.
Right.
She needs to learn to shut up for 5 seconds.
But this is all she's got.
Oh, man.
Learn to shut up.
Yeah. All right.
People listen to you guys for you guys, not for her.
Yeah.
True. All right, Wendy. Thank you.
Wendy.
Lady Di looks like when Jackie Gleason played that clown.
Yes.
Was it Gijot or Gijo, whatever his name was?
Gijo.
Played a clown one time?
Yes.
That's why
did.
he brought it up.
And my first girlfriend, Michelle, made me watch that because she loved it. And me and my Jamaican friend just laughed at it because we were stoned.
Really?
She thought it was like a really poignant movie.
She wasn't happy with your
She
laughter.
was none too pleased with our laughter.
That happened with me with a girlfriend when we watched Bill. The one with Mickey Rooney as the retarded guy.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
And she's like, you got to see this. And she was crying at some point. And I just started laughing. And she was literally punching me. She was so angry that I couldn't, get into the
You didn't get sad when he
sadness
sang the Sister Sarah song?
of it. Oh, Sarah, where have you gone, Billy boy, Billy boy? And
That song sucked.
Stupid Dennis Quaid's playing the harmonica with him. They end up friends. Sure they do.
Yeah.
It's exploitive.
I hated fucking that song.
And then he kicked me in the guts.
Yes.
Great movie.
It's terrific.
Yeah, a lot of laughs in Bill.
Oh, yeah. What's the matter, Lady Di?
Is that Don Imus?
Yes, it's time.
Yes.
Why?
No, I was just
She's looking at
wondering.
Sam.
How are your glasses today? They back to
No,
be.
they still have to.
They're smeary.
Sure.
Yeah, they're smeary because usually I tear up a little bit when I get up in the morning.
Why?
I don't know. I was always like that.
More leakage.
That's a race.
She's rubbed all the makeup off with her nose because she wipes her boogies all the time with her hand.
She's got a little allergy.
She's
that's
constantly wiping her boogies.
Do you have little boogies today?
all. It's okay.
What are you looking at still?
Now I'm looking at NASCAR racing, whatever that is.
Oh.
Racing. You know.
Sure.
Why would you study it like that?
I'm just looking at it. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, I have to tinkle.
Are you going to capitalize on this whole thing that we're doing and use it as a little springboard?
A launching pad.
Right. To get a job and because
Do
now
you want me to go get a job with makeup like this?
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
You're waking up early. You're coming in. You're being productive. Don't you want to continue doing that and not go back home to just sitting on the couch and?
Well, there's no reason we can't make this a 2-week job.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah. Whoa,
it's a 1-week job. There's no reason it can't be 2 weeks of productivity.
Well,
that's up to you guys.
Did you hear that groan?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, the collective groan of the audience.
Right.
Yeah, if we want to do something, maybe we could really help Lady Di out and give her a second week here at Sirius XM.
I don't know.
All right.
She's doing a good
Think
job.
about it.
Well,
Just think about it.
Already,
about it.
Yeah.
We've already interviewed
That is already
another
up to you
mongoloid
guys.
for the job.
All right, the makeup artist. What's their plug again there, Sam?
Oh, it's Deadly Darling on Instagram.
On Instagram. You can check out the work. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
really
stuff.
good. Very fast.
Yes, very fast.
When we tagged her Instagram and Twitter accounts, both on O&A Show on Twitter.
Very
You
good.
can just click from there.
Nice.
Very lovely, lovely girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get into some other things after the break.
Yeah.
Trying to think what it was. There was
You
something.
guys get paid good?
We'll figure it out. Oh, enough about the money.
Hey, it's Lady Di. Unless you're wearing a diaper like me, you probably have to go take a shit. O&A will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I won't be.
We had a very, very happy vacation. We had a very happy vacation. We had a very, very happy vacation. We had a very happy vacation tonight. We had a very embarrassing, Right, let's go ahead. Embarrassing tonight. We had a very, very embarrassing, crazy. Right, have it back tonight. We had a very embarrassing, Right, let's go ahead. Embarrassing tonight. We had a very, very embarrassing, crazy. Right, have it back tonight. We had a very, very happy vacation. We had a very happy vacation. We had a very, very happy vacation. We had a very happy vacation tonight.
Hey, it's Lady Di. Now back to the Opie and Anthony show. I hope Ant becomes the second guy to anally penetrate me.
See, they're hinting. Search officials call discovery of possible debris best lead so far.
Yeah. Well, considering all the other leads were no leads.
Right.
We're fucking Courtney Love. That was the next more credible lead. Courtney. I hear this new satellite thing. Yoko found this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Did you see the one, the picture of Bigfoot? And it was the same type of you guys.
Oh, really?
Hands, legs, signed CL.
That's funny.
That went around yesterday on the old Twitter.
CL.
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love.
Oh, that's funny.
With her baby handwriting. Why are we making fun of her? She was great on this show.
I'm sexy, dude. She turned me on a lot.
She was amazing on this show. I hope she comes back soon. We got, who's coming in next?
Rick.
Yeah, Rick from Pawn Stars.
Yes.
Rick Harrison.
Rick Harrison.
He's a little late, but he'll be here in a few minutes.
Cool.
From Pawn Stars, of course. He's the, he's the guy, pretty much the head guy.
Right.
I just heard Chip got a pet.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What?
I got a pet wolf.
Oh, God. No, you don't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I got a wolf.
A wolf? Where'd you get it?
Fucking found him.
You didn't. Chip loves to lie.
No, I ain't lying.
To try to sound cool.
His name's Wolfie.
Wolfie?
Yeah. My pet wolf. Full grown. He's an attack wolf.
Oh, yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Protects you?
Yup.
Yeah, of course he does. This is all bullshit.
It's not.
Chip imagines things like this. Yeah, it'd be cool if I had a wolf.
You don't think Chip has a wolf named Wolfie?
No. I used to know kids like when I was growing up, and they were the lying kids that always had to be cooler than everyone else. And they'd have like a German Shepherd and try to tell you, he's half wolf.
Right.
Like, shut up. He is not. It's a fucking German Shepherd, dummy.
You know how dogs came about, don't you?
How's that?
I don't know. I was just asking.
Oh. I don't know.
I think
they've been domesticated for quite some time.
Right? They come from wolves, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil Tyson was talking about it on Cosmos.
Oh, was he?
When he wasn't dramatically walking away.
Walking off frame?
Or walking out of the shot. Yeah, we pretty much created doggies.
Yeah. Was there a purpose, or was it just?
I think it started with unnatural selection, and then we turned into natural selection.
But to have pals, just to have like a dog pal, or were they useful?
Yeah. Generation after generation, they kept the good ones, got rid of the bad ones. You keep doing that, and guess what? Most dogs become good.
Then you get good doggies.
Yeah, you get the good doggies to help you out when you're one of those gatherers.
And then every so often, there's some little fucking primitive thing in one of their heads, and they decide to tear your fucking throat out.
They're not good anymore.
It's amazing how that instinct is still there for as a wild animal.
Got to tell you, that Cosmo show, you watching?
No, I haven't seen.
I mean, I make fun of the fact that he walks he walks out of frame, but
yeah,
man, that's well done. The production value on it's amazing too.
Yeah, I'll catch it. I'll check it out. I'm so I'm only a one show at a time guy. I can't watch other shows. I can't watch other shows. I watch one show at a time.
Some girls just like to wiggle.
This place is hilarious.
Some girls just like to wiggle past our window. Yeah. It's so obvious. They put a little wiggle in their step. Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. Hold still.
This shit's hilarious.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Oh, where were we? Oh. Before we were so rudely interrupted.
We got the Pawn Stars. Pawn Star guy.
Now, I guess Lady Di has brought in some stuff.
Yes.
That Rick is going to look at and assess.
Yes.
And make an offer on.
Well, he can make an offer if he wants. That's for sure. Yes.
Yeah. I've watched the show many times. I think I've seen every episode.
For real?
Yeah, for reals.
Wow.
And I can't imagine Lady Di having anything that he would want to purchase, or he would think he could purchase and make money off of, because that's what he's all about, making money.
Well, she's going to surprise you today.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. She's going to surprise you.
Somehow.
She's got a few things.
I don't think...
that she's willing to part with for the right money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it memorabilia? He likes memorabilia.
Yes.
Any type of historical stuff, war-related stuff.
A little memorabilia,
he really
yes.
does enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Somehow I don't think she's going to have anything.
What are they doing with the Rob Ford video? Can we see this video yet? Or they're just talking about it?
Is it him smoking? Oh. What's he doing?
Which
Smoking
one?
some crack?
The new one that came out, or they're talking about it. Cop says video shows Rob Ford inhaling from a glass pipe.
Oh, I haven't seen that video yet.
Glass pipe?
Wait, there's another new video?
Sucking the glass dick.
I thought you were talking about the video I was talking about earlier this week.
Which one was that now?
The Ford Brothers YouTube show where they're bashing, what's his name from House of Cards because he wouldn't take a photo with them.
Oh.
Who wouldn't?
What's it? Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey wouldn't take a photo with who?
I guess the Ford brothers were told not to ask Kevin Spacey for a photo at Kimmel, and so they made a YouTube show.
Why would who told them not to?
Kevin Spacey.
They told them not to?
Probably producers. I don't know.
Yeah, producers probably said no. Stay away from fucking Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. Is Kevin Spacey a dick when it comes to that stuff?
And then he tweeted.
Does he have
back
a reputation?
He had to tweeted back. All you had to do was ask.
Yeah, that was probably some jerk off publicist,
right?
Or some dickhead. They shouldn't have listened.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Some dickhead publicist.
Mm-hmm.
That House of Cards is fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's over though.
No, they're doing another season.
Of what? Him as the president? Oops. What? Travis throws his hands up in the air.
Why?
Why?
What happened?
Can't just not watch anything anymore.
Watch what?
House of Cards.
Did you give
Kevin
it away?
Spacey?
Just skip right to season 3, right?
Oh, you gave something away?
Just watch season 3. Oops.
I'll just start from
okay.
there.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
I
Listen
didn't
to
care.
the replay.
Yeah, I don't. Wait, are you mad that he blew that for you?
Yeah, I'm a little upset, Jim.
Oh well then.
Oh, who couldn't see where the show's going?
Yeah, what are you doing in there?
I saw him pitching a fit in there. Travis was pitching a bit of a fit.
A little bit. A little bit.
March Madness Seinfeld brackets. What's going on there?
I saw that.
What? What's that about?
I don't know. They're doing like this Seinfeld brackets thing where they have like, they have Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer taking up like quarters.
Right.
And have episodes that feature each of them pitted against each other's other episodes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it goes down and down until you get the best
Who's doing that?
Seinfeld episode. I don't know. I saw it online.
Some Fox affiliate.
Is it a Fox affiliate?
That's pretty smart.
Yeah, it was pretty big. You know, way to capitalize on the March Madness brackets. Brackets. And then what is it? That millionaire dude, the billionaire dude?
Who, Warren Buffett?
Warren Buffett.
Oh, if you have a perfect sheet.
A perfect sheet, he'll give you what, $1 billion? $1
billion.
$1 billion, but it's impossible.
It's pretty much
Never
impossible.
been done.
No, I guess it's like quintillion or something. It's in the 1 in some odd quintillion odds of actually being able to do that.
So he's an asshole.
Right.
Buffett's just an
He
asshole.
knows.
We could have done that
You know
same
what?
bit.
Yeah, we're giving away $1 billion for the perfect bracket.
I got him once.
Did your wolf help pick him out?
No, I guessed him right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just guessed him.
Yeah, it's the deduction.
Good job. Yeah. And then, of course, Obama has to pick out his brackets because nothing else is going on. As fucking,
we got to follow his brackets.
As Putin's goose-stepping his way across Eastern Europe.
Good, let him.
They're saying...
Yeah, I don't care.
They're saying that's like Canada fighting with the United States.
Yeah,
that's how
pretty much.
ridiculous the situation is over there.
It's crazy.
With Crimea.
It's Crimea.
Crimea.
Yeah. Crimea. They just annexed it. Russia's like, yeah, they want it. They want to be part of Russia, don't you? And we'll send in a few soldiers and everything. See, you do, right? And they pretty much voted and decided, yeah, we want to be Russian. But the Ukraine's sitting there going, hey, this is part of our shit.
Right.
That's like Mexico taking Texas.
Right.
Mexico takes Texas and says, no, it's ours now.
Right. That's what they're saying.
And we'd be pissed off at that.
Sure.
And then you got to wonder if they're going for New Mexico next.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Could turn out to be a problem.
It could be a problem. But now Jimmy doesn't want us to get involved or concerned.
No, it's not our business.
But I agree 100%. There's nothing we really can do either.
Mm-hmm.
I would love for Putin to bring back the Soviet Union. Just bring it right back to the way it was. We have our one big enemy back again. And all this little peripheral shit could just shut up.
And the rest of the world who hates us now can suck our dicks.
Gentlemen, look at this.
Sirs.
Fucking feds.
Important people in studio right now.
Oh. They just came here to see Lady Die.
Yes, that's their comments.
It was very funny, actually.
Well, what happened?
Well, last night I got a text. It's pretty much just like, I'm going to stop in tomorrow. I want to see that fucking retard.
Jesus.
Yeah.
She's a big star.
Oh, a big star.
I'm looking for my wolf permit.
Oh, shut up. They're not looking for your wolf permit.
Rick Harrison is a little late, so why don't we get Lady Di to show the items that she's got up?
Ooh.
That'd be good. I would like to see what...
Can we get Lady Di in here really fast?
What she thinks is going to get some cash. I've seen people walk away with tens of thousands of dollars.
Right.
When they come into the Pawn Stars place. And it's amazing. It's just some crap. It's like, I bought it at a garage sale for $10. Oh, it's worth, $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. And do we have any experts? Because I know sometimes Rick has experts come in and looks it over. Because sometimes he's like, I don't know what to offer you. I know a guy.
I think we could be the experts on
We
this
can be
one.
the experts?
Yes.
I know a guy. He'll come down and check it out. All right, here. Oh, look at her.
She looks scary when she's walking down the hall.
She really looks
with that makeup
frightening.
from Saw.
We figured her face kind of looked like the Saw dummy thing, so we just decided to make her up like the Saw dummy
thing.
And she really does look like. Oh, hey, He just goes, oh, hey.
It's
nice.
All right, Lady Di.
To hear about your comments
Come on,
with the shark.
take a seat there.
We got
Lady
Rick Harrison
Di.
coming in from Pawn Stars.
You watch Pawn Stars, Lady Di?
Yeah, that I watch.
Oh, you do?
You
It's
do
on.
watch.
It's on. That's on basic cable.
Right, but they have like.
Were you
old
talking to the
antiques on
microphone? You've been here all
that.
week.
They have all antiques on that show. I mean, old things.
Clothes are a big seller too. They have like a lot of weird things with like weird, hard to get clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest thing. I threw out all my old concert shirts. I'm like, why? Those are worth thousands of dollars. Some of these weird shirts.
You know, if I had my concert shirts,
or any kind of shirts,
I had a lot of Billy Joel shirts.
Those are very valuable.
Are huge.
Those are extremely
And
valuable.
what else did I have?
Those are big. Yeah.
Especially
Big
in
seller.
XL.
Yeah, wait. Wait a minute. I had Elton John's shirts.
Not
Yes.
not-
Could you
not
imagine
his-
Rick from Pawn Stars going like, a Billy Joel shirt? Look, I'll give you $15,000 for this. I know you probably want 25.
I even have an old. I had an old monkey shirt.
Oh yeah,
a real old one from when they first came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you show everybody what you brought in today?
Yeah,
to have Rick
let's
Harrison. Hold on. Before you do that, because hold on, put it.
Look at this Pepto in the bag.
Yeah.
And you've
brought it
seen
with
every
me.
show. So, what are some of the items has Rick Harrison got excited over?
Oh, it's amazing! Like old posters, artwork. He likes that. Things from like original things from Woodstock, kind of a thing.
Okay.
Military memorabilia. He loves things like that.
Okay.
But I did see somebody came in with original denim blue jeans.
Right.
From like the 70s even, and that was worth a lot of money.
That was worth money, too.
Yeah, so clothing can be worth money.
Also, I've seen weird shirts. The highest bid I actually saw on that show was some weird offbeat T-shirt. It didn't seem like it'd be worth much. It was like the oddest stuff. Yeah, because people don't collect them.
Wow.
So the ones that make it through, fall through the cracks, are worth a lot of money because they're rare.
And Lady Di, you brought some things in, and you could use the money, so this could be good.
Yeah. All right. Which one is coming in today? The guys.
The main guy.
Rick Harrison.
Which one is the main guy?
Rick is the guy right next to the guy with the hat.
You know, the one that's
The
front
old
and
man.
center,
All
the
right,
bald
okay.
guy.
See, there's
No, I
the
was
old
just
man,
wondering,
which
you know.
is the grandfather, and
Right,
Rick's
yeah.
father.
Uh-huh.
And there's Rick. And then there's his son, and then there's Big Hoss, and then there's Chumley.
Okay.
Well,
Who, by the way, you look a little like Chumley.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just saying.
did we lose
I don't know what
Chumley?
to say.
No, that was a hoax.
all right.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
I used
Yeah.
to have all kinds of old
All right,
things.
well, show us what you brought in today.
What?
Let's see what you brought.
Someone said Lady Di looks like John
Dale
Wayne Casey.
Earnhardt Jr. hat,
Hold on, Di.
number 8, which he doesn't drive anymore.
Right.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't drive the number 8 car
No.
anymore.
The junior one is really, because the Dale Earnhardt Sr. is very popular. The juniors, they made, I want to say, like 50 of them.
Yep.
And there was a problem. And so there's very, very few of those because they weren't popular. So that's a rare
big
item.
item right there.
Yeah, NASCAR.
Big
in fact,
item.
NASCAR racing.
That's absolutely an original.
How much do you think you could get for that? Well, give us a number.
What do you think?
all right, okay.
What do you want to do? Pawn it or
okay,
sell
all right,
it?
all right. $200.
$200 for the hat. Okay.
You'll get more than that.
All right.
All right, $200.
More. You'll get more than that.
Well, I'm not
$200
gonna say
for
more
the junior
because
hat.
No, don't say 200. Don't say 200. Let him say it.
If you want 200, no, he'll ask you how much do you want for it.
Right.
But if you want 200, you don't say 200. You say 500.
500
Because then he's
for a
gonna,
hat.
Because then he's going to go down and say, "No, all right, 200," and then you go, "No, 300." So you might get 250.
All right,
Let me go-
I'll
let me go
try
off
that,
Mike a
but
little
I
bit.
don't.
You Jew him down.
I don't know.
Right.
Jew him down. Yeah.
Hold on. We got another person
right.
from Elizabeth, New Jersey, checking in with a Lady Di sighting.
Uh-oh.
Dave, go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Dave.
Hey,
Welcome
Dave.
aboard.
It was Tuesday. I went to Bayway Liquors where I saw this monster online without underwear. She smelled like shit.
Oh.
She was chasing everybody out of the store.
That's not true.
That's not true, sir.
Did you go there with your diapers on?
No, I did not. No, I was trying to think. No, I did not. I didn't go there Tuesday.
Lady Di, you didn't park in the parking lot across the street from the school and have them carry your beer for you?
No.
You monster.
Why the anger?
I don't understand. No,
She's in bad shape. Why the
You
anger?
did say somebody carried your beer out,
Yeah, well, that was the person that works there.
but that's what this guy said.
Yeah, your brewskis.
I was standing right behind her. It smelled like cabbage and shit.
Jesus.
Wow.
First of all, I didn't have any corned beef and cabbage. And second of all, I have no idea what you're talking
The
about.
vice president of MrPoint.com.
I have no idea. And I wasn't there on Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Dave.
I don't know.
All right, what's your next item for Pawn Stars?
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. I was there Tuesday. No, wait. Hold on. No, I was there Monday.
No, you were there Tuesday. You said you spent your money.
Yes,
that we
that's
gave
true.
You for your panties.
That's right. That's right. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay.
So after all that, you were there Tuesday.
And you ate cabbage.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Really, I remember I wasn't hungry.
No, remember that was chicken
Yeah.
fingers at TGI Fridays.
And I don't park in the school parking lot. I park in the Bayway Liquors parking lot.
Oh,
so I don't know where
easy.
this guy is
That's
going.
hilarious.
Easy,
Oh, well,
Chief.
All right, what's your next item?
Next item up for bid. Oh, what she got? Oh,
we said to bring in the
Is that a
valuable
Ron
stuff.
Jeremy shirt?
Yes, it is.
Wow. All right,
A vintage Ron Jeremy shirt for adults only on the back.
Spiced
That-
rum.
Show everybody else.
Is a mint condition, original
Mint. Gem Mint 10.
spiced rum shirt. I knew what that was the minute I saw the top.
Oh, you
because
did.
when you go on eBay, I've
Yeah.
seen that selling for $6,000.
Jesus.
Because
That's a lot of money.
Because it was one of those things that because he's in pornography,
Yeah.
nobody wanted to carry the shirt,
Right.
so they made them and they burned them.
Wow. How do you
Because
get
he's in
it then?
pornography? Hey, how did you get that? It was a moral.
It was a promotion from the liquor store.
Yeah, if that was just a shirt, but the fact is, and it says Ron DeJeremy. It's a whole special promotion thing.
Right, yeah.
I saw that on eBay for $6,000, and it wasn't even in this kind of condition.
So you could get at
That's
least
mint.
at least a
it's
couple
pornography.
thousand today, at least.
I would ask for
5?
probably 5.
No, you asked for more. I've seen it on eBay for
Well,
6.
Yeah, but he's got to make money also.
Yep.
You know.
Let me see back.
What do you think, Lady Di?
Be very careful with that.
Lady Di, that's good news. What do you think?
Yeah, for adults only. That's the problem. Nobody wants to be. This was a bootleg shirt that was done by these rum people, and they used Ron Jeremy's image. And the promotion people did it, but the rum did not want to be associated because he's a pornographer. There's a weird stigma with porn.
Yeah.
So just fold it up nice and
All
neat.
right.
Okay.
But
So
that's
careful.
why it's such a rare item.
I'd ask for 5.
$6,000.
Actually, Ron Jeremy gave it to me.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's probably why he had one.
One of the people that is associated with them, was followed me down the aisle, and he just gave it to me. He says, "Here's a shirt for you."
Wow, that's cool.
I'd ask for
Yay.
$5,000.
Yeah, careful folding that thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Don't mess it
That
up
way
now.
he can put it in his
Keep
shop.
that in good condition.
Are you willing
like
to give
$7,000.
You're willing to give that up today?
Sure, I don't wear it.
All right. What else you got in the bag?
That's it. No, I mean that's it. As far as
That's it?
Jimmy, where'd Jimmy go?
You don't want to sell your
my
Pepto-Bismol?
bagel with cream cheese and okay, and my Pepto-Bismol.
You brought a T-shirt
Just in
and a
case.
hat.
All right, a NASCAR
All right.
All right.
hat.
They're both
So,
rare though,
you
because you,
got
have the Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the Ron Jeremy with the spiced rum.
So ask for
That's
$500
amazing.
for the hat, and then $5,000.
You're not going to get $500 for the hat. You might get $300.
Yeah.
And for I think you can get more than 5 G's for the shirt. Anthony's saying ask for 5
You
G's.
want
I
a
think
quick
it's stupid.
sell on that, I
You
think.
can ask for more. You can ask for 6,500 and then go down
All
to
right.
5. It's
All
stupid.
right, that's true.
All right, I'll ask for 6,500. What do I got to lose?
And these are the most valuable things you had at your house.
Yeah,
Wow.
I also have a Michael Nesmith poster.
What?
You know what? Why did you bring that in?
I decided
Wow.
not to let it go. A signed poster from Michael Nesmith.
Oh, that's huge.
That's a lot of
I
cake
paid
right there.
for that. I think I paid $40 for that.
That's a lot of cake right
And
there.
I just decided not to
Oh,
bring it
boy.
in because,
They're
loss.
amazingly rare signed because he doesn't sign.
You're lost.
Michael Nesmith doesn't sign.
Nope.
well, he
He's
signed.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but that's why that's
He's
rare.
notorious for not signing.
He won't
Not
sign.
And I
signing
even
things.
hold on. I even asked the person that was selling the posters. I said, "Are you sure this was signed by Michael Nesmith? Did you see him sign these posters?" And he goes, "Yes, they are."
Yeah, because he would never say no and then try to sell it. That would be
No,
silly.
well,
It's a
he sold it
certificate
at
of
a concert.
authenticity right there.
Yeah,
he sold
that's
it
all you need.
at the concert. He sold it at the concert.
Sure he did.
I'm sure his
You know,
word is good.
the same place I got the shirt, Opie.
Oh,
So you
didn't-
bought that signed poster at the concert from a guy, but he promised.
Yeah, he
Okay,
promised. He promised
all
me
right.
that
I
it's.
thought you saw Michael Nesmith sign it.
No, I did not see him sign it. I
Oh.
asked the guy that was selling the
Right,
the posters there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and the guy would never lie.
And just one more thing. This person is Michael Nesmith. What do you call it? He works for Michael Nesmith.
Oh, he does.
So in other words, they go around, concerts and everything like that, and they sell these things. So, it had to be a Michael Nesmith poster.
Yeah, it had to be.
So, signed by him.
Who told you he worked for Michael Nesmith?
I just know that because he was in the theater with the other people that were selling the
right.
What do you call it, the T-shirts and stuff. So they're associated with Michael Nesmith.
All right. Well, we got Rick coming up in a couple minutes here. He's downstairs. Rick Harrison.
He is. He just got here.
Yeah,
it's a little late.
Yeah.
Should we do a quick break?
Yeah,
we'll do a quick break
I want to see Di
in.
make some money. It'd be nice. Good for you, Di.
We'll do a quick break.
Quick break.
Hide that stuff. Don't
Rick
let him see that
Harrison
when he walks
from
in.
Pawn Stars next. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Where's Rick?
I don't know. What the?
We've been kind of like just stalling here.
Yeah. Stalling to find Rick. Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars.
Let's see. I think that will do.
You got it? How come it takes everyone else? Takes everyone else like fucking an hour to get that pad on there.
Well, we've been at it a while.
Yeah.
Will you shut up?
Oh, God, she's just...
I'm at that point.
She's rambling on without a microphone.
Right. I'm at that point.
Are you guys going to come out with another CD?
Yeah, it's 20 years in the making.
20 years in the making.
We're like Boston.
Right.
Takes forever to come out with the second album.
Oh, just wondering. That's all. I'll buy it.
Well, you wonder.
Oh, you will. Thank you.
Sure, I will.
It's nice to know.
Maybe we'll put that up on the podcast, our CD. Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't know you guys were on the air. That's why I pulled the microphone away.
Yeah, we're just talking into microphones.
I think I hit my limit with this. I hit my limit with this thing.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
You got one more day.
It hit like an hour ago.
And it was done, right?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I started feeling like,
totally. I'm surprised. I thought it would have happened yesterday.
I was thinking
I think it
sooner,
officially
too.
happened today.
If she wasn't in such bad shape,
right?
It probably would have.
I feel better. I feel better about her being in really bad shape though, because she doesn't feel like listening to anyone. So now
Right,
I'm
that's
good.
True. Yeah.
I'm good.
What do you mean? I mean, I know I'm heavy and everything, but
What? Heavy.
Yeah. Well,
You're dying from alcoholism, but you don't want to listen. But I feel okay with that now.
Oh boy.
I went from I don't care to caring a lot to okay. She doesn't want to hear it. I think that's what happens with people, right?
You're heavy?
No, I'm skinny, okay?
Because you are a disgusting fat body, Private Pile.
Didn't he say he was heavy? 'Cause I'm heavy, sir.
See here? We're just stalling here,
Come
Roland.
on, bring him in.
He's a half hour late. I know he's a big
Bring
star.
him
and all.
in. There
that's
we go.
the guy. That's the guy.
Of course, that's
it
the
is?
guy. Thank you.
I'm glad you're verifying.
You're verifying the
Glad
guy.
you verified. Rick! There he is. How you
Rick
doing,
Harrison.
sir?
How you going, man?
Big star in
Pleasure.
studio. What's up, sir?
There he is.
How's it going? Pleasure, buddy.
Pleasure.
Take a seat right over there. We're actually on the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do it that way.
I watch
Yes.
Pawn Stars a lot.
Oh.
I do.
Yeah, perfect
Rick
reaction.
just looks over at Lady Di, and
Perfect reaction, sir.
she's been our paid intern for the past week, and
And she's dying from alcoholism.
it's been a joy. It's been a treat, a joy, and a
That's all I
pleasure.
need to know.
I just don't know what to say.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
So Rick Harrison, of course, from Pawn Stars. When's the new season starting now?
Well, my seasons don't end anymore.
They don't. It's just one continuous.
Literally, I am on 52 weeks this year.
Wow.
New shows.
52 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I love the show. I've probably seen every episode since the beginning.
I haven't seen one of them.
And you haven't watched any of them, huh?
Oh, no, it just completely weirds me out to watch myself on
Does it
television.
really weird you out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you did. God, we talked with. You did an episode of Insomniacs.
Oh, yeah, way
years
back.
ago.
It was like 2003, 2004.
Yeah. Was that your first foray into like television as far as?
No, for lack of a better term, I have always been a media whore. Okay, so
Well, you're doing it right.
no, I got PBS to do a documentary on me. I was always
they did?
getting on
Okay.
some kind of news.
Yeah.
It's because I put World Famous on the side of the building years ago.
Just out of nowhere.
Well, yeah, people used to say, "Why is it World Famous?" I said, "It's because it says so on the side of the building."
That's great.
It's a great.
Excuse me, Rick.
Oh. Yes.
I'm not dying of alcoholism.
I'm just scared.
Yeah.
No,
I'd be. She's wearing the Saw puppet makeup. That's Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Hi.
Yeah. Jimmy Norton.
Once.
Where do we meet?
Oh, you did?
by the way,
In Vegas,
Rick.
when David Tell was doing a
right. Yes,
comedy
he
show.
was doing
Leave
me
the
and Dave.
guest alone.
She's tapping him. Oh my God. Oh my
Nice
God.
meeting you too.
How about you leave the studio for a few minutes?
Oh my God.
Yeah, we did the with the David Copperfield Theater.
Oh, you
Me and
did?
Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you guys have met.
Oh yeah. Hey, what'd you do on Insomniac?
It
Someone
was
told
my
me
pawn
last
shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Attell came in, and it was late at night too.
Well, yeah, it's a 24-hour pawn shop.
Right.
And
but I guess for the most part, the show is based during the daytime.
yeah, it gets a
hours.
little weird at night.
Yeah, at night it got a little weird.
I mean, it just you're in a bad place
Right.
if it's 2 a.m. on Sunday and you need money. You should go home.
Yes.
But wouldn't it be-
You should probably go home.
But that would be great to see. The weirdness at night. No?
It probably would be, but it's
It's probably a lot darker than you want the show to be.
yeah, I got a family show.
Right.
What are some of the things they bring in the middle of the night?
Just everything. I mean, usually it's jewelry.
Right.
And it's they just want to keep on going.
How much of the stuff that people bring in as far as jewelry goes is fake? As far as
Half of it.
half?
Oh, it's absolutely great when they walk in. And it's not always necessarily fake, too. I mean, when a girl brings in a diamond ring, or grandma's diamond ring, her whole life she's heard it's like this perfect diamond, and I'm going, no, grandpa was cheap.
Oh,
This is bad.
Oh no.
And they don't want to hear that, man. Yeah.
Oh, no. I am the big bleep, bleep, bleep.
Right.
I mean, this is serious. They don't bleep.
Yeah, they don't
you can say
believe.
what
You
you
can
want.
say whatever you want here.
You're not only you're not giving them the money, you're just ruining their fucking lineage.
Cheap grandpa.
Shitting on their heirlooms. Yeah.
You're a big war buff too, like war memorabilia.
Yeah, I'm a complete history nerd.
Yeah, history nerd. But I notice you steer clear of any Nazi memorabilia.
Yeah, just nothing with any bad mojo. It's just with a little weirdness.
Is that because of like a karma thing, or you just?
Yeah, it's just karma, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's like a creepy shit associated with that. You know?
Yeah. And rock, you like rock memorabilia too. I see.
Yeah, I just like anything that's cool and fun. I mean, I got everything. I got pictures of Jimi Hendrix hanging in my house, and I have 800-year-old maps.
That a lot of times when people bring in those old maps, like from the 1600s or something, I'm thinking they'd be worth more than they are.
How much are they worth?
Well, from the 1600s, anywhere from like $100 to $20,000-$30,000.
I would think anything from the 1600s would be worth more than $100, and that's what a lot of people think because it's old. That it's worth something.
No, people always say that it's old, it's worth something. I got 3 million-year-old rocks in my backyard. I can't give away.
And a firearms buff also.
I love my guns. I live in Nevada. We can own anything.
You probably have to be armed there because you're working. You know, everyone knows you got cash there, so you probably are smart to be armed.
That's my pawn shop's never been armed, and that's because half my employees have a bulge on the side of underneath their shirt. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, Vegas is great. I was out there a few months back, and I went to one of the places to rent some fully automatic guns. It's just a pisser, man. What a blast.
It's the greatest city in the world. I was 28 years old down in L.A. before I ever knew what the words last call meant. I was literally 28 years old. What do you mean the bar closes?
Right.
Wow. Yeah. Were you born and raised?
No, I moved there when I was 16. And lived there ever since. So I've lived there for like 8 years. 33 years.
Were you traveling around a lot because your pops being in the Navy?
No, my dad had some really good gigs in San Diego. Refused promotion and everything.
Oh wow!
Because in the late 60s, early 70s, he was the first guy you saw when you got transferred to San Diego. And the first words out of my dad's mouth is, well, son, you bought a house yet? And he goes, no, we'll go see my wife. So my mom was selling like 30, 40 houses a month because he had this one gig in the Navy. He wasn't going nowhere.
That's perfect. Wow, what an arrangement.
Yeah, that's really nice.
So how did you guys then the family get into the pawn business?
That whole Jimmy Carter thing happened. And, my dad had was doing a lot of stuff in real estate in San Diego back in the late 70s, early 80s. Everything went kablooey.
Yeah.
Just one day he walks away, we're moving to Vegas.
Wow.
The land of milk and honey.
That quick. Damn. And then there's got to be a lot of competition in the pawn, especially in Vegas.
Yeah, especially there.
The pawn business, no, they're really limited on the licenses there.
Wow,
I lucked out when I was 23. I found a little flaw in the city code, and I got mine. Before that, there were, I think, the last one sold before I got mine, I think, was $600,000 for the license.
Mm-hmm.
That was back in the 80s.
Man.
Wow.
When you buy stuff, because people are coming in, your job is just to buy it and if you like it. But do you ever see people and go like, God, I feel almost bad for this person because their desperation is what's...
No,
you don't.
not at all.
He's all...
That's an interesting... You have to, I guess, think
Well,
that.
a pawnbroker with a heart is a pawnbroker out of business.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear a million sad stories. I've worked at the graveyard shift at the pawn shop plenty of times, and I've had them come up and I need food for the baby, and then an hour later I need diapers for the baby, and then I need medicine for the baby.
Yeah. And then baby needs a new pair of shoes.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you don't know if it's true or not, and you don't care.
The thing is, when it comes down to it, it's just stuff, and it's business.
Yeah. You obviously Vegas. A lot of people they're gambling and they're losing their money.
There are people gambling. It's a weird town.
Yeah.
Okay. I get a lot of people coming in there. This is where people go to retire.
Yeah.
So I get kids from out of town saying, "Grandma, Grandpa just passed away. They got all this stuff."
Yeah. And
who really eats with silver flatware anymore?
No one. So you get rid of it.
Yeah.
Have you seen? She just was rambling on. I'm trying to talk with Rick.
You're a big fan. You've seen every episode.
I've seen every episode. I love the show, and this. She's just babbling on and on about God knows what.
So if you're an intern, what university do you go to? Never mind.
Oh my God!
Excuse me.
She goes to a swollen liver.
Excuse me. I'm a fan of the show.
Okay.
I have a hat to sell.
Okay.
All right. Can I show it to you?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
This is a very rare hat.
All right. Do you buy hats?
NASCAR champion Dale Earnhardt Jr., number 8.
Say something about it, Di.
He doesn't drive the 8 car anymore.
That's why it's...
So what can you tell me about it?
It's a really nice hat, and I bought it a few years back.
Okay, do you know who owned it before you did?
Nobody owned it. It was brand new.
So this is your sweat.
Ugh. Just a thought.
Nobody really
Might
ever
be some
wore
liver
that hat. It was
juice.
in the bedroom for a long time.
Right.
So then I don't want to know what these stains are then.
Yeah. You probably don't if it's been in the bedroom.
I'd say priceless.
Priceless. That's good news.
Wow.
So
how much do you want? Tell him.
Tell him how much you want.
I wanted $750.
$750. He's not the number 8 anymore.
I know he's number 88 right now. He don't even drive the Bud car anymore. He drives.
So you should get $750 for that.
So
Okay.
You want to throw a counter offer at her?
No, I don't want it.
That's about it. All right.
You got the other item.
Now you got the big item.
She's a big.
Now you got the big item.
She started with a small item, Rick.
All right. Here's the big item.
This is
a good one.
Careful handling it.
Yeah,
Careful
don't get any
handling
makeup
it.
on it. Oh, jeez. Watch.
Okay.
Here's
what? Oh no! What? No, don't blow your offer. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
It's a Ron Jeremy spiced rum T-shirt.
It's an original.
Rick's just shaking his.
Well, what can you say about the shirt?
Tell us about the shirt, Lady Di.
It was never worn.
Brand
new.
Okay.
And
that's probably a good thing.
He was promoting rum.
All right.
Okay, at a liquor store, and never worn.
It's rare, right?
And Ron Jeremy was the one that actually gave out these shirts.
Right.
Okay, that's a big
actually
one.
a few years ago at the Mixed Martial Arts Awards.
Sure.
I actually gave out an award with Ron Jeremy.
Oh, okay.
It was for the best equipment.
Hey, we've all seen him use his. So, Lady Di, What first of all, you're looking at pawn it or sell it?
Yeah. What do you want to do? You want to pawn it or sell it?
What do you mean pawn it or sell it?
How much do you want for it?
$7,500.
Give me a buck.
7,500.
7,500 for the shirt.
I'll give you $1.
$1.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, she's going to
so
keep
much
it.
for that.
Check around.
Isn't it sad? Isn't it sad when the people have to leave with their item?
It happens.
It really is funny when these people are talking up their items, and it's a big cumbersome thing. Also,
what you don't see on the show, though, is so many people come back and say, "Oh, give me the money."
And they say, "Yeah." I assume that a lot of times
and the thing is, I said, "Well, can I get you on camera selling it?" No.
I've had it.
That's why on my show you never see anybody pawning stuff. They just sell stuff.
Right.
No one wants to admit they got to pawn something.
That they're pawning something. It's always yeah. Because you ask them all the time. You want to pawn it or sell it? And they're like, sell it.
Yeah. The people who are broke and need a loan. We found out like the first 3 days of filming the show, they don't want to be on TV.
They don't want to be on TV.
Excuse me, Frank.
Yeah, Frank. His name's Rick.
His name's Rick Harrison.
All right.
Just remember what it rhymes with. You'll never forget it.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay.
She is.
No, I'm not sick.
All right.
All right. Now, at home, I didn't bring it in. Okay, I have a signed poster, Michael Nesmith.
All right.
How much would have that been worth?
Signed Michael Nesmith from the Monkees?
From the Monkees.
Yeah, from the Monkees.
You do like rock memorabilia.
Okay,
that's true.
So when did it get signed?
It got signed in November of last year.
Tell him how you know it was actually signed, too.
Yep.
Yeah, it was at a Michael Nesmith concert.
But tell him how you know it was actually signed.
And the people, all right, I decided not to bring it in because I really don't want to sell it.
Okay.
And the people that work for Michael Nesmith, that travel with him, one of them was the poster person, and one of them was the T-shirt person.
And he told you?
Did you ask him if it was signed?
He told me.
Did he give you a certificate of authenticity?
No, I didn't.
They told you that he signed it?
Hold on. I think they were available. I think that the tickets were available, but it was more money, so I said, no, I just want the
You had to pay for
Almost
your
every
certificate of
single rock and
authenticity.
roll band has a guy sitting backstage signing autographs. I just want everyone to know that.
So unless you see...
every single Beatles photo. Well, I gave it to a guy and he brought it backstage and he signed it for me. And I'm going, I hope you didn't give him a lot for this.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excuse me, one more question.
All right.
All right.
I apologize to Rick.
Wait, hold on. I used to have signed baseballs. Actually signed by the players. Because I met them and then they signed a base. How much would they have been worth?
How many Babe Ruth balls did you sign?
It's like what players?
Derek Jeter, Joe Torre.
Whoa.
Jim
Not a lot of
Lawrence.
Jeter out there.
Guys that are still
Jose.
alive, next to nothing.
Yeah, that's shit.
See?
Wait.
Yeah. You got a Billy Martin? Maybe a Thurman Munson?
There you go. No?
Wait.
Gregg.
Michael Nesmith?
Ty Cobb.
All right.
Oh boy! Look, Roland's going nuts out there because he says Rick's got to go. He's a very busy man today.
The closest I can get to that is a signed picture that was taken of Cleet Boyer.
Cleet Boyer? What the hell are you talking about?
You have the
used to be
best
a New York Yankee.
memorabilia.
Roland, what's the matter?
Yes.
He's got to go?
Because
Yeah.
Fox kept them the time constraints.
How much for one of Bob Apodaka's used condoms? How much for one of those?
Oh boy!
All right, I'm glad I'm going right now, guys. See ya.
Rick Harrison from Pawn
Pleasure.
Stars. Thanks so much. When
Rick Harrison's very
it's
nice
on
meeting you.
History Channel.
History Channel Thursday nights.
Great,
And I
man.
did that channel.
Love the show. Thanks so much.
Listen, the thing with the hat. Listen, Rick.
No, he's got to go.
It's been a pleasure.
Right.
You guys can go make a picture with him?
Okay. All right. What?
Thanks so much.
Tell him. This is your chance. Tell him. Tell him. It's your chance. Tell him. Just tap him on the back. It's his chance. Tell him. Tell him.
Well, here, wait.
Oh, what? Wait. What's the matter, Di?
I just had to.
What? Oh, what? You anyway.
He just waves her off like that.
Thank you.
He's shaking his head.
No, I was going to take my camera out. No, never mind.
You don't know how to do the picture thing with
blew it.
celebrities. They're not going to wait for you. You got to
Do it right away.
right away, Di.
Yeah.
Right away. I think he liked you.
Picture?
Yeah, I wanted a picture.
Let's all run her down and get her picture.
Yeah, go get a picture.
Run her down towards the elevator. Come
Go
on.
fast, run.
Wait.
That's all she wants, a picture.
Go, Die,
Go, hurry.
Oh, you take forever to do
Oh, my
anything.
God.
If it was a natty ice getting on that elevator, you'd fucking run. Run, you motherfucker, run. That's right.
Yeah.
Put me on a pay me no mind list. Run, get my fucking drink. Step and fetch it. Look at him.
She said she wanted $7,500 for a T-shirt.
With a complete straight face, she held up
A
that
straight,
shitty
round face
T-shirt. That shitty T-shirt she got at a liquor store. And told
God.
Rick Harrison she wanted $7,500 for it. Holy fuck, that was funny.
And $750 for that hat.
For the hat.
He didn't know what to think of her.
Oh, she was terrific.
He was horrified with her sitting next to him. Horrified.
Could you hear her talking while he was talking?
Yes.
Do you understand the dregs of society that come to pawn things in Vegas? And he was horrified by her.
Travis has the clip so he could relive it. Yes, Travis, please.
Yeah. What do you want to do? You want to pawn it or sell it?
What do you mean pawn it or sell it?
How much do you want for it?
$7,500.
Give me a buck.
Oh, is that fucking funny, man?
Mm-hmm.
7,500.
I love her her fucking shitty Michael Nesmith poster story. Some roadie signs. Fucking Michael Nesmith is a cunt. Nobody cares about him.
He's not signing it.
No, not at all.
I love it.
Did she get her picture?
Yeah, just barely.
Okay. I feel.
She couldn't run, so.
She couldn't.
Was he happy to do it?
No.
Where's he going now?
I don't know, but they were in a rush to leave, and we yelled for him. He turned around, saw her, and he just went,
Horrified.
But he was late coming here, man.
Yeah, I guess his whole schedule's off.
His schedule.
That's cute.
I'll put it up on O&A Show on Twitter.
Okay, good.
Here she is.
O&A
Hey, you
show
got
on
a
Twitter.
picture, did you?
Got your picture.
Put it up on Twitter as ASAP. I got to see it.
That's it. Yes.
Oh, where do I sit?
Right here, my dear, in the
sit
chair of
wherever you
honor.
want.
Very good.
The chair of honor.
No, I didn't get a picture with my camera.
Doesn't matter. We'll
It's
get a better one with
okay.
this one. It's a high res. You don't need your shitty camera.
I love the
Carry your old lady
the
purse.
wincing look that he just made. It's like,
Okay.
ugh.
All right. Very good.
There you are. Back where you belong.
Are you sure?
As our guest of honor, yes.
Yeah.
We
I look like
tapped out.
Ace Frehley from Kiss or something with this makeup on. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, not even close.
John Wayne Gacy's painting was a better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a really great artist.
All I need is a wig and some more paint.
Well said.
I look like one of the guys from Kiss. Wait, maybe the one that's going to be on that show, the VH1 show. Right. Yeah. What's the name of it again? Ace Frehley.
What VH1
not
show
Ace
again?
Frehley, Peter Criss.
Oh.
That guy. Yeah, that metal show,
yeah.
whatever it was. Yeah, the metal show. The one I don't get.
Let's go to the phones. Talk
VH1.
to
No, I get VH1.
Art
That's
in
right. I
Pittsburgh.
get that.
Art.
Huh?
Hey guys,
VH1 Classics,
although
that's
I
the
don't
name
know
of
how
it.
you're pulling
You
it
know,
off, I'm
oh my
laughing
God,
my ass off, but it's time to shut the cunt up.
Yeah, it finally hit me today.
Back to
I thought it would hit me yesterday.
I'm right
but
with you on
it
that
definitely
one.
hit me today.
I am right
That this
with
has
you.
run its course.
Oh, I think another full week is necessary.
That is not
Another
happening.
full week of Lady Di.
I mean, we'll try to get through tomorrow.
It's Lady Di week.
Right.
I have
hopefully,
had it.
hopefully
I feel
lesser
so
time tomorrow.
privileged.
Oh, what's the matter?
What's wrong?
Lady Di week?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what
okay,
That's
whatever.
what this has been.
What's wrong with that?
What's
Why
the
are you
matter?
rolling
You
your
get a
eyes?
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that
You're getting a little
I don't know.
agitated. What's the matter?
Yeah, let's go to
You're all
Kentucky.
agitated.
Mikey wants in.
Huh?
You need a drink?
I don't know. No, I don't need a drink.
Get him a drink.
Mike, bad phone.
Oh, he's got one of those phones.
That's a bad phone right there, right?
Sure is. Sounds like he's underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be one of your family members trying to communicate.
Yeah. What does that mean? Oh, there's no krill here.
Right.
Frank. Going on.
Frank.
I'm trying to communicate.
I just know them by seeing them.
Who? What? Oh.
I don't think you know much about that show.
When I flip the channels, sometimes I turn it on, especially when there's something interesting that they want to.
Oh, like what?
You know,
what
porn
did
off.
you? What grabbed your interest one day?
Yes.
Oh, boy, like
Bud commercial.
Like real old jewelry.
Right.
I've never seen that.
Let me see. What else? It's been a little while since I saw the show.
Sure.
Well, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to think right now.
We love holding on the radio.
Sewing machine, a real old one.
A sewing machine.
Yeah.
That
thought maybe
stopped you in your tracks as you were going around the dial, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, we'd like to use it for your lips.
All right.
She said,
Old
I
dolls,
need
I
something
think.
to take this makeup off. Jimmy goes, how about a shotgun? Fucking killed me all day. Oh, my God. Shotgun.
Not many bathroom runs today for you.
I only had one bathroom run. Actually,
Good
two.
for you.
That's it.
All right.
She's got to be taken out to Starbucks, though, remember?
Yeah.
So.
No, I don't.
What?
I'm all right.
You're using this bathroom up here?
I'm not using any bathroom. I haven't used the bathroom at all.
Oh, go use our bathroom.
No.
Oh, go what?
I haven't.
No?
I haven't used it at all.
Not allowed.
I didn't have to.
Okay.
Pepto-Bismol.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's healthy.
No.
Well, so this
Pepto.
way you don't use the I ate, and I had a ginger ale, and then the Pepto-Bismol.
And then what? TGI Fridays after this?
No.
A little bit? Just
Oh, no.
For a couple.
No.
When will
I can't afford it.
When will you crack your first Natty Ice today?
Yeah.
As soon as Bill starts yelling at me.
Bill, her roommate, will start yelling at he'll start yelling at you?
As soon as I walk in the door, whatever.
What does he
says.
yell at you about?
Huh?
What does he yell at you
You
about?
just want to do that when she comes in.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you walk in. What could he possibly be mad about?
What do I do when let me tell you something right now. I avoid him when he does that. Okay? It's like I block him
You're
out.
in a small hovel. How do you avoid each other?
Oh, very easy. Just go to the next room.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is there a TV in that room?
He usually sits in the kitchen. Okay, and I'll go in.
Awful existence.
Miserable man.
What's he doing in the kitchen?
He watches TV.
Oh, in the kitchen?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
I picture him like Carl
Well, I'm not
Childress
supposed to,
and
I
his
shouldn't say
father
that. We
sitting in the
smoke
chair.
outside. We smoke outside.
The world will be shut of you soon enough.
Yeah, and he just sits in the kitchen and watches my TV in the living room through a mirror.
Wait.
Watches. Wait, hold on.
So everything's
And I'm like, how could you watch television on?
I know, and he watches
in a
Jeopardy.
mirror?
So he doesn't know what the categories are.
Right.
We got it, Tim.
He watches. The
Watches
TV.
baseball. Why do they always run to third?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well,
right off the fucking.
How long has Jeter been a lefty?
Yeah. So he watches the TV through the mirror, and then if he has something to say, he'll say it.
Into the mirror?
No, he'll tell me.
Oh, maybe it's because you're like Dracula and he can't see you in the mirror. Long way to go for that mean joke.
I was trying to think of a good vampire joke.
Let me ask you though, why is he watching the mirror and just sit in the kitchen? What's he doing in the kitchen?
Yeah,
Nothing.
Just tug his prick?
Does he have a cup of coffee or something, or his beer?
He starts out with coffee and then he goes on to drink.
I picture a real
here and there.
70s looking fucking kitchen set
slippers
with like an ashtray from the Storks Club, and it's full of cigarette butts. And he's just drinking in a wife beater tea.
Yeah, boxers.
Looking in the mirror, yelling at you. What an existence.
Yeah.
Sounds fascinating.
Unless he goes into the bedroom and just goes to sleep for a little bit.
Passes out?
Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't pass out. He just goes in there and he just goes to sleep.
Does he ever leave the house?
Huh?
Does he leave the house ever?
Not lately.
No.
Why? Bill's an agoraphobic. Every once in a while he looks in the mirror and he thinks Gamma is in his house.
He sends me out for everything. Every time I come home, you got to go out. You got to go. And I'm like, I ain't going anywhere. I just got home.
Do you realize you two enable each other?
Yep.
You two are enabling each other's fucking worst aspects of your lives. Yeah. He buys you beer. He buys, you fly.
That's right.
He buys you all the natty ice you need, and you're there for him to yell at, and then you're there to buy his beer for him. Mm-hmm. And you're like this.
But wait.
Horrible cops type couple.
He doesn't have a problem.
What?
He doesn't have a drinking problem.
He's a full-blown alcoholic.
Wait a minute, hold on a second.
How much does he drink a day?
He claims he does not have a drinking problem.
How much does he drink
I don't know,
a
about
day?
maybe 5, 6, sometimes 7.
A day?
A day.
He's a full-blown alcoholic.
Well, he won't tell you that. That's for sure.
He doesn't need to.
5, 6, 7 a day. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
day.
that's
the
usually,
average too. He probably goes higher than that on some days.
Perhaps more than that.
Well, you
Whatever.
know, what can I tell you? It's his life. That's it.
Hopefully nothing.
Right.
That's the way he wants to live. So
Yeah. I like your hair like that. It looks like Schwarzenegger's hair in the first Terminator when he's taking his eye out, and there was that like weird
Oh, man. What can I say?
You look good with that makeup, Lady Di.
Oh, please, Opie.
You do. You look good.
Yeah, everybody be looking at me.
That's a new type
That's
of
for sure.
mullet. They have the mullet, the skullet, all those things. You have a dullet.
Okay.
I thought it was funnier
She just goes,
when
okay.
I said it. Because she's dull.
Yes, I understand.
And her hair is dull.
I think her hair has a lot of bounce and luster
bounce.
today.
Jesus Christ.
It had more yesterday.
Yeah.
No, it's actually cleaner today than it was even yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Okay. It was pretty greasy that first day. Holy shit. It's like you washed your hair with bacon.
No.
No?
Well, no.
No, you didn't.
I just used regular shampoo.
I didn't wash my hair with bacon. No.
She hasn't done a lot of that this
No,
week.
she hasn't. She does it on the phone.
Yeah.
More so than she does
Absolutely.
live.
All right, we'll take a break and finish the show next.
The show.
Jimmy's going to Virginia Beach today.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Virginia tonight through Saturday.
Yeah.
Tampa, the 10th, 11th, and 12th. 11th and 12th only.
So Lady
And
Di's
then,
phone ringing?
New York, April 24th through 27 here at Caroline's.
Answer your phone. Answer your phone. It's not ringing anymore.
What's up, Di? We gotta grab it an hour later. That's the way phones work. They ring and then they just pause and wait for you to answer them.
She remembers the old days when, like, people had house phones.
Right.
Just a phone in your house, and you were told, let it ring 10 times.
Oh, right.
To make
Remember
sure
that
somebody can get there. And you're like, brr, 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 and sometimes after 9 fucking rings.
Marion, call her back.
Yeah, call that pig back.
What's Marion want?
Put her on speaker.
That's her.
Wait.
Oh, my God. Watching her try to use a smartphone. It's infuriating.
The phone is smarter than me.
Well,
that's right.
Say it.
Exactly.
Self-deprecating truth.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Unplugged rotary phone.
Yeah. Marion calls. Calling again.
Hi.
Hello? Hey, you're on the air.
Hey, what's my age?
Pig.
She's jealous. She's jealous Lady Di's getting all this airtime.
Yep. She is very jealous.
Should we call her back after the break?
Yeah, Marion, we're going to call you back from the studio phone.
What's going on with her? What
Oh, you're not gonna believe it. You
are
make sure
not-
you answer your phone.
You're not going to believe what Di did today. Just pick up your phone. We're going to call you in a minute or two.
All right.
Yeah, call him back. Call him back. All right.
Good psycho.
Hey, it's Lady Di.
Boston.
Listen. She has these conversations with Sam on mic while we're on.
Am I doing the after show?
If you want.
Yeah, we don't care.
I won't be listening. I've had it.
Shit.
Of course.
Okay.
Well,
Putting in a little OT.
Yeah.
Do the after show. A little overtime.
That's overtime.
a little overtime.
Uh-huh.
Trying to upload a quick video of Lady Di with Rick from Pawn Stars trying to get $7,500 for a
That
Ron
was
Jeremy
fun.
shirt.
Her dead fucking straight face.
He hated her.
Yeah, I think so.
Roland came in and said, Rick liked you, and you, but did not like her. Oh.
Aw.
But he's
Oh, well, you can't please everybody.
He's seen some crazy
Someone
people,
would be
though.
nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's just it. He's seen plenty of crazy people, but...
Well, let's get Marion on the phone. Marion.
Hey, how you guys doing?
I always have to pull my headphones off a little bit with
Thank you
that
for
voice.
Why do you keep calling us?
No, you called me.
No, you called first, remember?
No, Adrian called me because I wanted to ask Diana what she got for that T-shirt because I had the same one.
Oh, well, she asked
I didn't get it.
$7,500.
Right.
Diana, what'd you get?
No, don't tell her. You should have been here with your shirt.
Whatever it is, I hope you put it.
Marion's got the same Ron Jeremy shirt there, Jimmy.
She wants to know what Di
And
got
wants
for
to know
it.
what Di got from Rick from Pawn Stars.
I hope you got something that's gonna at least have some money in the bank for a little while.
Well,
I think you could say that.
Yeah, definitely.
She did pretty good. She scored pretty good on that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 5? Was it 5 or 4?
5 or 4 what?
4,000.
Well, she went in with an offer of 7,500.
That was a little high.
It was
Rick.
high.
Yeah, he was trying to, you know. I ran out of steam in my thoughts. I just realized who I was talking to. I'm like, why am I trying?
I hope he got 5 for it.
5,000 for the T-shirt. What do you think it's worth?
About that.
Are you going to sell? You're going to sell yours?
Wait, why do you think? Hold on, very interesting because you're pretty close. Why do you think the shirt is worth $5,000?
Because it's signed by a porn star.
Well, there you go.
And you know what? He's semi-retired now.
Right.
Retired porn stars. You know, those are gold mines for autographs.
Sure.
Marion.
Yes.
The shirt was not signed. The bottle of rum was signed.
Well, yeah. Well, he signed some of it.
And she drank that before she got out of the store.
I didn't buy a bottle of rum.
Oh, okay.
I'm not allowed to have anything like that in the house.
Jesus.
A bottle of rum.
Yeah, you did, but I'm not allowed to.
Missed the
If I walked in with a bottle of rum, Bill would kick me out.
Why?
I bought the bottle of rum and it lasted me a long time.
Good. It's all about you again. Good. Right back to you.
I'm just saying I'm not allowed to bring any kind of liquor like that in the house.
Hold on a second, Di. Marion wasn't finished talking about herself. Go ahead, Marion. More about your irrelevant story.
I don't know, but I cannot bring any liquor in that house.
Why not? What happened?
Who's Bill to try to keep you from getting all liquored up?
All soused. What happened?
I don't know. You know, he just doesn't want me. He just doesn't want me buying, bottles of liquor and bringing them home.
Something must have happened.
Right.
No, he just doesn't want me to do it.
No.
So he's looking out for you. He thinks beer is okay.
Yeah, he thinks beer is okay, but any other liquor, he doesn't think it's okay.
No.
So I just didn't buy it.
He probably knows you get really frisky when you drink hard liquor. Like when he's sleeping, you ever wake him up by like just pulling his boxers down and eating his ass?
He snores.
What?
He snores.
How do you know?
Correction.
Excellent
Marion,
interjection.
correction.
You both snore.
He doesn't snore. I snore.
You snore.
That's what I heard.
These are one of those conversations.
Yeah.
These inane.
I'll let them talk for a little while.
Yeah. You two just hash it
We
out.
hate the listeners.
Yeah, how you doing? Are you having fun up there?
Sure, I always have fun with them.
Good.
I always have fun with those
I'm glad
guys.
You're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Tell her about your makeup.
Wait till you go home and see this makeup that I got made over.
What'd you do?
You'll see.
I'll see you on the computer later.
Then you're going to call me up and say, how'd you let him do that? I already know.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? You did it for the show. You're having fun.
Thank you.
Fun all week. And you know what? You guys are going to have her back next week, right?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Make it a 2-week.
I promise we will
The
not
listeners
have
are
her
loving
back.
it, though. The listeners are digging it.
I'm finally listening to
Really,
that.
make it a 2 weeks.
No.
I'm finally listening to
Why
that.
not?
Maybe I wasn't listening yesterday, but I'm all in now. No, this is not continuing past tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I bet you she's boosting your ratings.
We don't get ratings. That's
We don't
why
have
we
ratings.
call it in every day.
I bet you she's boosting the reviews. I bet you.
Reviews?
What reviews?
What reviews are you thinking of?
Reviews.
Is Walter Winchell going to talk about
on
it?
Facebook and Twitter. I can hardly wait till I get on that train and see all these reviews that I'm getting.
So let me tell you, she's having a good time and everything. You know what? Let me tell you something. She's one of the better guests I've heard. And what happened to Bobo? Bobo, you didn't ask Bobo to come up this week.
Listen
except for
to
the one
this
day.
train wreck of thought.
Yeah, it really is just a tongue and teeth fighting.
I think she's a bit jealous. A little jealous.
Little jealousy.
Little jealous.
I could hear the jealousy in your voice, Marion, that you are.
Sandy
you're a
hasn't.
little
I don't think
jealous.
Sandy has called them.
All right.
Not this week, anyway.
Well, either. I hope she's okay, wherever she's at.
Hope she's dead.
No.
Who?
No,
Sandy
okay,
Kane.
Oh, I didn't know you meant.
She's a very nice
I like
person.
her.
No, don't say
Oh,
that.
you guys
Yeah.
are back for another
Oh, shut up.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Oh, it just goes on
You're
and
going to
on.
tell me, Opie and Anthony, you ain't having fun with Diane this week.
it was kind of
You're having
fun
a
for the
blast
first
with
2
her.
days.
First of 2 weeks. This is going to be great.
No, it's not happening.
That would not happen.
You know
No way.
what? Yesterday, today, and tomorrow you'll have a play. Maybe you'll have her back next week, and I hope you do.
Yeah, maybe I'll thick Wolfie on her.
Whoa.
Have a wolf.
Hey,
That's up to those guys.
Good. I've been listening to the replays, and everything else is good.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're having fun, Diane.
Right. Thank you.
And you know what?
I got a phone number. Wait, hold on. I got a phone number from a cab company because I did ask for a job. Being a cab driver.
Well, they remembered you as the dispatcher in taxi.
And maybe they can hire you part-time. Maybe they can hire you part-time to do this. 3 days a week, 4 days a week. Think about it, Opie and Anthony. You have Diane answering the phones and doing all the
No, that ain't happening.
We have interns do that.
Doing tasks.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No.
We have interns that do that.
You gotta give them a part-time job.
No, that ain't happening.
Think about it.
No, I'd rather have her driving a cab.
Okay.
No.
What about when you guys do road shows? We can come with you.
We haven't done a road show in over a year.
I know you haven't done a road show
in years.
but at least I could come with you guys and help you out.
Surprised no one is annoyed by Marion's phone call. Weird. At this point, you would have a lot of people calling. So strange. They're really liking her phone call this time around.
Yeah.
You would have the whole gang back.
What happened?
The whole gang would come back.
It'd be nice if the whole gang came back.
A lot of
What are you talking about?
The people that used to go on your show years ago.
All right. Well, they're long gone.
Is anyone calling in about the call?
No, they kind of like Marion this time around.
Oh, cool. Let her talk to a couple fans.
No, Marion changed her tune. Now people are really digging Marion on the phone right now.
What happened to Frenchie, guys? Whatever
happened to Frenchie?
I don't know.
It didn't translate. Put my C in your A.
Yeah, it's like not quite.
You know,
He died. He passed away.
Hold on. Okay. While I'm on the air, all right.
Ask for a job.
I've been looking for a job.
Ask for a real job because I think you've shown a lot of people this week that you got your shit together. So how do they get a hold of you if they want to offer you a real job somewhere close to Elizabeth, New Jersey?
No way.
Frenchie died.
No. No. No.
Don't care.
All right. What was I going to say? Anybody that records the shows, if you could find the show, if you wait,
hold on
a lot
a minute.
of people do.
Hold on, John wants in. Hold on, Marion.
Frenchie died, Marion.
John from South Carolina wants in. John
He died. He passed away.
This is what I want to know. Why is her face not on a poster and at the bottom says, "Do you qualify for disability?"
Who are you talking about?
Face?
Yeah, whose
My face.
Ooh, he means Marion.
No, not my face.
Marion, I think they're talking about me, Marion.
Yeah,
I know they are. So answer them.
Well, you should have stuck up for your friend of 80 years.
She can answer for herself.
Yeah, he died of cancer. It was really sad. Frenchie.
Listen, speaking of Frenchie.
Yeah, he's dead.
Well, okay. Well, I don't know. How would I know?
I'm telling you, I know he's dead.
Oh, the poor guy. All right. Well, he's very much alive, I'm sure, someplace.
He passed away.
If anybody has the audio to the show where we were in the limousine before we went to that Philadelphia show.
What?
The audio when Frenchie, Marion and I were in the limousine. We were in the limousine on the way to Philadelphia.
You're supposed to be asking for
like the Kennedy limousine audio.
If anyone had,
you're supposed to be asking for a job, not for audio.
When we did YSP.
Yeah, all right. When we did YSP.
Right. Okay.
I mean, I have the part when we opened up for Rich Voss, but I don't have the part when we were in the limousine.
You didn't open up for Rich Voss.
Somebody got to have that.
You were the cartoon before the show.
That's who you should have had in the studio.
You consider me. You consider
Sounds like we have him on the phone.
Right.
If you consider us a cartoon, we opened up for Rich Voss, but I wanted the one when we were in the limousine on the way to Philadelphia.
All right.
Remember when you guys were talking to me?
I think Big Al has it.
Remember when you guys were not talking to me?
I think Big Al has it.
And you were talking to Marion.
I think Big Al
Remember
has
that?
it.
I'm done.
Big Al.
I wasn't allowed on that show. I don't know.
It was 8 o'clock this morning for me.
Yeah.
I tapped out at 8.
Yeah.
Just totally tapped out.
Yeah.
Al, go ahead. And I apologize for that.
When I called earlier, she turned me into an alcoholic. I'm a fucking heroin addict now. Hang up on that bitch. I'm going to kill myself.
Marion, he don't like you.
Hey, you know what? I win. He's a heroin addict. Keep shooting up, buddy.
Hold on.
Keep shooting up.
Let me go to Tom.
Keep it up.
Come
What
back.
about cocaine? Keep putting that up your nose, too.
What?
Good one. Let me go to Tom in Westchester. Tom.
Hey, guys, the shows have been unbelievably great this week, but get these disgusting cunts off the radio.
Oh, wow.
Do you mean us?
Don't listen to it.
That is not nice.
Oh, my God.
Got a
They
problem?
just babble
Get
all
the radio
day.
off. Shut up. You shut up. Make me a motherfucker.
Make you.
Thank you,
you're
Marion.
pathetic.
Ditto.
Make me. Come face to face. You don't know where I'm at, but come face to face. I put my fist down your throat so goddamn far. You wouldn't know what the hell he is.
Oh, my God. I'm going to go throw myself in front of a train right now.
Oh, that's
Die comment.
That's insensitive.
Tomorrow, right?
Oh, man.
Bye.
But,
Asshole.
No, I mean, some people are still enjoying this, though. Bob is one of those people. Bob in Georgia. Bob?
Oh, God, for the love of God. Do one of two things. Either get them off or at least put the Ropers theme music on in the background so we can be entertained in some fucking way. Please.
You love us.
You don't like their conversations?
You love us.
All right, Andrew's got something for you. Andrew.
Calling.
Marion.
These are fans of the show, aren't they?
I know how to shut you up. Remember you yelling the N-word in that video with your who kid? That shut you right up.
Maybe you should shut your fucking mouth, okay? Maybe you should shut your
I'm
mouth.
going to go to Elizabeth and beat the fucking piss out of you.
Jesus.
Yeah, go ahead. Where do you live? I don't live by Bayway Liquors. I don't live nowhere near Bayway Liquors. You're talking to the wrong person.
Blood liquor.
I'm not the one. Hey,
say the N-word a couple times.
No, why don't you?
Well, good comeback.
Yeah.
She's full of the good
I'm
comebacks.
speechless over here. I don't know what to say.
Unfortunately, you're not.
All right.
Yes. You're lifeless.
Damn fucking window, honey.
Oh, help us, please.
Have fun, all right? I'll let you
Hold on, one more.
Thank you very
Louis,
much. I don't pay attention to these jerk-offs too much, you know?
Damn it. Hey, I'm having fun with this.
I know, but I don't pay attention to these phone calls.
Fuck!
All right.
Lou,
fun.
Lou, if you're still there, go.
Marion, you're a fucking disgrace to New Jersey. Honestly, will you shut the fuck up?
Why don't you shut your mouth? You're a disgrace. You got a problem? Turn your radio off.
She's good.
Fucking enabling her and stepping over.
You don't know me.
Fucking talk.
You
Shut the fuck
don't
up.
know me, buddy.
The entire
You don't know
fucking
me.
state can fucking hear you're a disgrace. You're giving us a bad fucking name.
Shut your mouth. You don't know me, okay?
Wait, hold on.
So, shut your mouth.
Marion, hold on a second, hold on. Why don't you have us two come up one day? All right, have us two come up one day and do our own radio show, like you did years ago. Remember you did that years ago?
Sure.
Our own radio show.
Sounds great.
Maybe sometime next month,
Why not?
Well, they're scheduling it themselves.
Do our own show for a little while.
How long's a little while?
Yeah, how long of a show would you want to do?
4 hours.
Maybe 2. Yeah, well, like she said, 2 hours.
1 hour.
Could you imagine?
Well, 1 hour, whatever, you know.
1 hour.
Because you
1
did that
hour
years
of
ago. We
babbling.
enjoyed doing that.
You did it?
You remember, don't you?
Not
XM,
really.
I think.
You don't remember?
No,
no.
serious.
No, when they were on WNEW.
Oh, really?
And what did you talk about?
We took callers. We took callers and we would answer their questions.
I don't remember this either.
Oh, well, some people do because you were on regular radio.
Marion.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You were
not as
you were on
popular
regular
now?
radio.
Love advice.
You were on a regular radio. Yeah, I remember that. People were calling us.
Over anyone that's talking. You go ahead, Marion. You just.
Yeah, you go ahead. You
I was just making a suggestion. I don't know. Yeah.
You just take the reins.
Yeah.
I was just making.
I think she waits to hear a voice and then
has to
cues her
talk over it.
You talking to me?
No.
All right.
Marion's mind panic triggers conversation.
Yeah.
Like she'll hear a voice and then her mind will just go, talk now, quickly.
Yeah.
I love you, Jimmy.
I love you too.
That was
Yeah, we love you. You
that
know
was
that.
even before Jimmy was coming into the studio. That was a long time ago.
Okay.
He
You know.
remembers that.
Yeah. Well, it was only you two for a while.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Hey,
And,
look, I'll let you go.
Damn lucky
Have
Jim.
fun. I'll talk to
Lucky
you
Jimmy.
later.
All
Lucky
right.
Jim Norton is
Bye,
not.
guys. I love you.
Hold on, Marion.
Bye.
Will you
Bye,
be in
Marion.
next week?
Talk to you later.
I say Diane and Marion all week next week together
Yeah.
in the studio.
You are
Well, that
so
would be
lucky
nice,
you're
but she
not in
has to
tomorrow.
work. You know.
This has run its
Yeah,
course.
One more
be
day
at
of
work.
this
I have to
shit.
get back to work.
Yeah, imagine Marion and Diane all
See you
week.
later.
All right.
Love you, Anthony. Love you.
Yeah.
Tons of love. Tons
Yeah.
of love.
All right.
Well, Marion, when you go on vacation, we could do that.
When they go on vacation, we'll
Oh,
take over.
God, I thought she
When you guys go on vacation, we'll
easy,
take
guys.
over for you.
Bye, feds.
Bye. Call me.
call me.
All right.
Yeah, I'll get her number for you.
Yeah.
Call her in the ass.
I think he's going to email me or something. I don't know.
Boy, go ahead, say it. That Marion's a hunk of shit, huh?
I'm not saying it. What are you talking about? We're best friends. I can't say anything about her.
She is a real fucking piece, right?
But she's so jealous of your attention.
She's all jealous of you.
Jealous of nobody's jealous of anybody.
She's gonna hone in on your fucking action here.
No one's jealous of anybody. That's okay.
What are you doing with that big dumb fucking square bob sponge pants purse? I hate it.
It's my purse. What can I tell you?
Sponge pants.
This purse has a compartment for everything.
All right, Lady Di. So how do they get a hold of you to give you a real job? Because this has to end tomorrow. It really does have to end tomorrow.
Email me.
All right, what's your email?
DianaUrbani777@gmail.com.
All right. Seriously, we're trying to get her some kind of a job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
So if anybody has someone they need evicted, just put her in the room with them.
Right.
Somewhere close to what, Elizabeth?
Tweet me. Yeah, well, I prefer being close to Elizabeth. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You never know.
Tweet me or Facebook me or however you want to do it.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Looks like my mother.
I know, this is getting exhausting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's too bad you're not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'll be here tomorrow, right?
You sure?
Yeah. You will.
Well, it's up to you guys.
Jim Norton, luckiest guy in the world.
He gets to go on a plane.
Sit next to me and...
You worried about flying
that's
after
right.
all this weird flying shit?
I wouldn't be worried about flying over the Indian Ocean at this point. I'm rooting for something to happen after this week.
You're not going to be... Jimmy, you're not going to be here tomorrow?
No.
Oh, okay.
Having my AIDS treated.
Busy guy.
But they still say flying is really safe.
Okay.
It is.
I know.
Safer than walking.
Yeah. Then walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, much safer.
That's a statistic.
Then walking.
Yep.
Jimmy's leaving us to go to Virginia Beach. Tickets available?
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday?
Yep. And you can get my special on JimNorton.com if you want.
Yeah.
But if you don't.
Catch up to me, I'm
What
starting
happened, Jimmy?
Huh?
What happened?
No, I'm all right.
Nothing. I'm just enjoying languishing.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm all right. Okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
Rambles on and on.
What
My
happened?
favorite guest, Colin Quinn.
I forgot Colin was
Man,
here.
she was
He escaped
all
hours
over
ago.
Colin.
Right.
Of course.
You
Forgot
were
about that
really
part.
a little slutty. It was kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, well,
He's beautiful, though. He's a really nice guy.
Somebody's a little jealous, Di.
And were you trying to lip kiss him?
What?
She was trying to get some tongue. You were trying to get some
On the
mouth.
lips? Yeah.
It was Siggy
why
breath.
Because you were kissing him on the cheek, and then you kept going over, closer to his mouth, closer.
Yeah.
You don't do that. If the guy wants to kiss you on the mouth, he'll turn his head.
Would you have tongue kissed him?
Yeah.
How about if you wanted to press his crotch on yours?
I don't know if I go that
So
far.
you can feel your liver
yeah.
moisture.
Yes. A little of that liver weeping.
Yeah, maybe you want to hear the crinkle of your
I'm telling you
diters.
right now.
Tell who, kid? We got the latest thing. Liver moisture.
Liver moisture.
Yeah.
Liver moisture. Niggas get that.
This is fat. That's all it is.
It's just,
I
but
think
that's a mirror.
anyway.
Oh.
No, I'm serious, really.
No, you got to stop drinking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Please.
well, I'll do the best I can.
No, that's not.
That
What do you
ain't
think?
gonna
We were
work,
born
right?
yesterday?
It's
All
not
right.
the best.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best I... No?
I'm listening.
Now go away.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's right. You picked the perfect song.
Go away!
Yeah.
All right, look. It's been a lovely day.
Lovely 4 days. This was great.
Okay.
We'll see you, down the road someday.
All
right. Oh, man.
How was that, Lady Di? What do you think of the show today?
Hey, don't have any nightmares tonight, guys, about this the makeup thing.
What do you think of the show today?
It was all right, except for the makeup. Now I have to go wash this all off. I can't walk around like
Just
this.
hang out. Just hang
Huh?
out. No, you don't wash it off. You're good.
All right.
You should hang out.
What?
You're getting a lot of good looks from the people around here because of the
A lot of
makeup.
good looks, like
You thought you would get more for that T-shirt?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Not at all. I just wanted to show it to everybody, really. I knew I wasn't going to get anything for it.
You sure?
$1? That's nothing. Come on.
Well, he was joking. I'm sure he would have, if he stayed longer, he would have paid you a couple $100 at least.
Marion was being a little annoying today, wasn't she?
She's going to call me later on. She's
kind of obnoxious, right?
No.
What does she do when she calls you later?
I don't have to. I just Sometimes I just put it on answering machine or whatever, or I don't pick it up. I don't.
You don't want to deal with her.
I don't pick it up until I'm ready.
Because you don't want to deal with her.
She gives you the business every day?
Not every day. No, I can't say that. But
A lot of
let me
days.
tell you something. This was how long ago now? Around 2 months ago.
Right.
Okay, I went to the doctor. I went to the clinic. I got a few blood tests and everything, and I don't know. So far, it's okay, But
Okay.
the doctor said I got ought to quit drinking. The doctor even said that.
Right.
But my blood pressure is okay. And what else? What else?
So he says you got to stop drinking, and you're still drinking.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
Right?
He's a doctor.
Shouldn't you listen to a doctor that actually saw you and put you through some tests?
He put me through tests.
Yeah.
And what's this? Wood. Knock on wood. Everything came out.
But he said you got to stop drinking. So he
Yeah.
probably sees some signs
Yeah.
of things that are going wrong with you because of the drinking.
Right.
What type of things do you think are going wrong because of the drinking? Die.
Well, first of all, I'm getting heavy.
I noticed.
And second of all, I went through a whole lot of money. And by the way, it was not 60,000. I calculated it was around 30-something thousand.
Really?
But that's still a lot of money. So, and I'm not going to do that ever.
Your vagina doesn't look too bad in those pants.
Huh?
The vagina doesn't look too bad in those pants. Yeah, look, you got a little camel toe happening. Nice.
Oh, really? I do?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Ulster's on the... Die. The Ulster used to put up some numbers.
Okay. What?
He's looking at your vagina, that's all I'm saying.
All right.
What? I
Okay,
can't.
guys.
I can't compliment her on her vagina.
Were you just being chivalrous?
No, just spread your legs. Look. See? Nice.
Oh, okay, I see you.
One thing, Opie.
What?
Button up your...
My pants?
Yeah, no. Are they buttoned?
Yeah, but see what happened was because I was looking at your vagina, it popped the button.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
It's starting
Right.
to,
Okay.
there's something happening down there.
Right.
Quick rush
That's
of
why I
blood.
better leave now. Before
All
it gets
right.
a little too crazy.
Okay.
So,
Talk to you tomorrow.
Nice vagina, though.
I guess I get paid tomorrow, right?
tomorrow's payday.
What? What happened?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm getting paid tomorrow. Okay.
All right, so I guess everybody should just stay tuned. The after show is next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show. Sam Roberts' Opie and Anthony post-show begins in moments.